Hey y'all, can you hear me? I just want to make sure because I couldn't hear all that at first. But one second before I get into all this shit show. Sorry, it's the only way to describe it. One second. Okay. Okay. I guess y'all can hear me. Yeah, I don't know why the music wasn't happening. Hold on. Let me try something. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Man, this is gonna be a lot. I'm gonna get into it. Some people might not like it, but my channel and all, you know. Um, let's see. Where to begin? What the crap? When my earbuds stopped working again. Oh, they did. Okay. But that's weird. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to play something and then I'm going to talk. I just want to make sure you guys can actually hear this. So, one second. Okay, so yeah. The reason why I had to use Lolscow's videos because TJ took the video down. Because of course he did, because he's a piece of shit. And yeah, that's all I could say. I mean, no, well, that's not all I can say. I'm gonna say a lot. Hold on. Let me just one quick second, because I need to make sure that the desktop audio is picking it up. So just one second, bear with me. But how are you all doing? Yeah. I mean, that's always the most important thing, to make sure, you know, I know everyone's doing good. But hold on, let me play this again and see if you know, I'll play this video just so I can make sure I can hear the noise. It's so weird. Like, everything was working on Friday. That's my life. All right. Sorry. All right, good. I hate TJ too, Easy Street. What's up? You and me are gonna get along. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's paint a picture, right? Now, understand, I might lose some people talking about this, but I've been quiet for the past 3 years, and no more. Your audio sounds great and can hear the music. Okay, yeah, it wasn't working at first, but thank you, shout out for the $1.99. So I'm not gonna mix words. This piece of shit, TJ, Stacy, whatever he wants to call himself these days, is awful grifting human being. He's a fucking drunk. He doesn't give a shit about anyone in the community. That's why I told everyone to go fuck off. And this guy attacked me. Why did he attack me? Because he wanted to take another creator and use them for views, in my opinion. But it's pretty fucking obvious, right, guys? It's pretty obvious. Isn't it pretty obvious? This was my thing, and this piece of shit came along, took that, and he claims that he does this for jokes. Excuse me, TJ, you're not fucking funny. You're not. The only thing that's funny on you is your fucking haircut. You loser piece of shit 50-year-old drunk. How dare you speak to Will like that? Will, who already was abused by a drunk. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's such a great idea, TJ. You fuck. But anyway, it was told to me to buy my time and wait. This guy made countless videos about me, that I wasn't in a relationship, that I wasn't married, that I don't have skin cancer. Really, TJ? That's really you want to go? You want to talk shit about people with cancer? Yeah, apparently TJ thinks anyone who has cancer they just have a skin rash. That's what cancer is. Dude, you sure your parents just didn't run away? You know? And like your parents, TJ, don't come back. Don't come back. I don't think he will, because this piece of shit can't make a channel without having a co-host. You know why? Because he fucking sucks. And he's not funny. Never been funny. Well, shit, guys. I mean, let's put some truth out there. Why do you guys think Omni left? Because he couldn't deal with this drunk asshole. Omni was the funniest thing about this podcast. Once Omni was gone, I was gone. No, like, nah, because I can't deal with TJ. He's too fucking annoying. And he's boring. Yeah, fuck you, Kara. Yeah, hold on, look, hold on. That's all I hear. I'm a fry cook. All right, sure you are. Sure you are. No, dude, you have deep-seated problems if you need to drink that much alcohol to do fucking live streams. 3 6-hour live streams. He made countless videos on me for no reason. He lied about me, lied to my audience, told my audience that they better stop watching me and watch him. And some people fucking actually did that. And I don't know what he was trying to, to do here. There's people that will never leave TJ. And then there's people that have my side, then there's people that will leave because they don't care. It's whatever's hot right now. And at the time, I really wanted to fight against this piece of trash. I really did. But I was told by people who've known him and done his podcast before, wait. They said, wait, because TJ's going to fuck up. And when he does, that will be the time to strike. And that's why I'm doing this. I know I'm a little late to the game, folks. I know I'm a little late to the game. But you know what? Better late than never. And people wanted to hear my side, especially because Stacy here has had a lot to say about me. Never had a conversation with him other than what was said to me about him. And, oh, yeah, in case you don't know, his ex-girlfriend came into my chat and came into the Discord when I had one. His ex-girlfriend. And she said, you need to get him away from Carrie. You need to get him away from you and everyone. This guy is toxic. And you know what? I think Missy never lied before. And I'm not sticking up for Missy. I know Missy has problems. But when it had to do with the tragic stuff, Missy never lied. They had a relationship, and Missy had a lot to say. And I repeated it. I'll admit it. Hell yeah, I repeated it. You know why I repeated it? Because this guy was in my chat attacking my audience, saying, you better come to my channel, otherwise you guys are blowing Geek Room. What? TJ, you were the guy that was friends with the Geek Room. And you guys realize that people thought this whole thing that he was doing was a big op? Because he was friends with the people that don't like us, and we're like, why are you here, TJ? Are you here by the Geek Room? Did they tell you to get here and move people around? Because at the time, Geek Room, no one was watching them. I'm talking about like 2022 era. They were done, right? No one was watching them. All of a sudden, this guy TJ shows up. I didn't even know him. I thought he was just another viewer in the chat. I didn't know him. I didn't know this jerk off. And next thing you know, his ex-girlfriend Missy is like, yo, gotta talk. This guy's a this, he's a that, he's a rapist, he's a this, he's a that. Keep him away from every female and everyone. He can't keep it in his pants. Now, at the time, I did repeat that because I'm like, oh, interesting. And instead of TJ coming up with some receipts or proof, he comes at me and attacks my audience. Versus fast forward to now, where I'm getting a lot of those people back because they realize I didn't do fuck all. I didn't do nothing. But you know what? Maybe I should have said something from that day. But, at the time, I had personal stuff going on. I couldn't fucking deal with the internet blood sports of it all. But now, showing that this motherfucker showed his ass to everyone, that he got drunk and abused a already abused teen, now I have something to say. Now I have something to say. You fucking better believe it. And listen, to the people that realize that this guy's awful and want to come back in the chat, dude, it's fine with me. It's the internet. And that's why I put on the thing, people, donations, internet is supposed to be anonymous. I don't need to know who you guys are. I don't need to see your driver's license. You're supposed to come in here, have a good time. That's all I care about. I appreciate you all. I would never say any of you guys are pieces of shit or that you suck or anything like that. You know why? Because I'm not nuts. Maybe because I come from a loving family that cares about me, so I know how to give compassion. And one thing I would never fucking do is speak to a teen that has been abused like this. But you know what? We're going to get into a lot more. We're going to get into this video. I have a lot to say about TJ. And let's see, where was I going? So, yeah, I repeated that. And instead of him coming with receipts of his own about his ex-girlfriend, he attacked me because I repeated what she said. He didn't refute the claims about him. Not one claim. And guess what? He lost another girlfriend, and she took the kids. And now he's living with somebody else? So, in my opinion, what your ex-girlfriend told everybody was right. Right, TJ? She was right about you. Because look, you just went through another one. And now, this other ex-girlfriend that you had that took the kids, that was going on, family visits without you while you were home streaming alone, fucking with your dick in your hand. I don't know, weird. I can't relate. Now she's in your chat being a troll? Very interesting, folks. Very interesting indeed. This woman that couldn't give a fuck is now in your chat. All right, Stacy. Okay. Like, dude, you are so fucking crazy and nuts. But people told me, they said, just give it away. This guy, just give it time. He will dig his own grave. Look at these compilations of him saying the N-word. Look at all this stuff. He thinks he's an edgy edgelord, a dude bro, if you will. Every time I said the word dude bro, I was always referring to TJ, just so everyone knows. Because he's a piece of shit. He uses people. A lot of people use people around here. A lot of people backstab around here. But I'm not one of them. I try to give everyone a nice, fun, funny show. Because I'm actually funny, unlike TJ, who's fucking boring. I mean, come on, TJ. Let's see you do some podcast solo. Let's see some solo videos. If you're good, so good, man, with the views and everything, you had a bigger channel, then let's see it, bitch. Let's see it. Don't talk about it, be about it. I'm sitting here by my fucking self. Sometimes I have my best friend who's my wife's on. Sometimes I don't. I usually don't. But I'm here by myself. But you had all these people that have left you. And you know why? Because you're a piece of shit. Again, that's why Omni left. Omni got taken down, right? Who was the first person to have Omni come on their channel? Me. I supported him. I supported his Rumble. His Rumble's going on. Omni has a smaller channel. And then the podcast has to go. Why? Why did you have to do that, TJ? Why couldn't you just let Omni have his stream and stream later? So fucked up, man. And you know what? And this is alleged. Apparently, because, his ex-girlfriend, Missy, the one thing she's really afraid of is that stalker known as Bad Boy Tragic. Apparently, Tragic was going to be part of this podcast. I don't know. This is just what was told to me. Maybe Tragic one day will be like, we'll cha-cha in somewhere and talk about, I was talking to TJ and we were going to go against Miss C. I mean, really, it does sound like something TJ would do because he's a piece of shit. But to some people that were on this podcast, they heard about Tragic maybe coming in, and that was enough for them. And they did not want to be in the podcast anymore. And I'm not the only one who knows this. Many people have heard about this. You can ask. So I guess we'll see. Maybe Tragic will say it on. I don't know. I know that dipshit also is terminated, but maybe he'll mention it on whoever's live stream he does. But anyway, let's get into this. I'm just giving everybody, especially everyone new here, a background into TJ and why I don't like him. I try to speak to him in Discord about what the fuck was his problem, because to me, he was just a guy coming at me for no reason. I'm like, you're talking about Shani now. I've been talking about her for years. You don't know as much as I do. Let me fill you in on some shit. And then I'm like, well, what? And what is your problem? Why are you talking about people with cancer? What is your problem? Yo, bro, you don't gotta go. You can come on my podcast. Yeah, this fucker wanted me on his podcast, and I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm just not gonna sit there and have you make fun of me. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Nothing serious. Like, what the fuck would I want to be on your fucking podcast for, TJ? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? And again, he never gave me a reason. To me, it seems like he was just jumping on some fucking hate train. And I'm like, really? If that's how it's going to be around here, where people are, this is why people say I'm out, because it's so ridiculous. But I've been my time. I waited. I apologize for saying something that was told to me by his ex-girlfriend. Fast forward to now, his girlfriend left him. Was the ex-girlfriend wrong? That's for you guys to decide. For real. That's for you all to decide. With everything I said about him by his ex-girlfriend Missy, a lot of that shit came true. And I'm not saying the other things, but a majority what was said came true. Was I wrong? Did I need to apologize? And then, TJ, you can take your apology, stick it up your fucking ass. All right? Why don't you apologize to Will for speaking to him like that? But again, let's get into the video, because again, for people that have no idea what I'm talking about, you don't know. So what we're watching here is from this channel called Lolscow. He made a copy of this because they spoke to Will, 3 times? 3 different occasions? Because TJ was so damn fucked up, he couldn't get things to work. I don't know. And again, everyone gets technical problems. But when you're sitting down here drinking and smoking like there's no tomorrow, of course you're going to have technical problems, especially when you're running from chicken head to chicken head. Okay? When you're sleeping on a couch. So, take with that what you will. But yeah, they had to do this a couple of times over. I wouldn't have. I told you guys from the jump, I have nothing to say to Will. Will, take care of yourself. That's all I can say. But I'm not going to fucking parade you around for money. Especially when I'm talking shit about your mother. What? And that's what you're going to see here. It's a bunch of clips, I guess, put into one. Because TJ here, of course, seeing that he looks awful, took the video down. And let me just tell you guys all something. I do these videos stone sober. No drinking, no smoking. I want to make sure that what I'm saying to you is as accurate as possible. Somebody like that's just going to get all fucked up. That's telling you guys that they don't give a shit about their audience, and they don't give a shit about what they're saying, because more than 90% of what he's saying is bullshit. But let's get into it, guys. Give a like, support the stream, put a comment in, and let's go. And if for people that still, after what I say, aren't convinced, I don't know what's going to convince you that this dude is a piece of garbage.
Channels politely refused his requests as an inappropriate place for such a sensitive subject and felt ill-equipped to handle such an interview. In comes opportunistic TJ and his enabler Carrie. TJ is well known for being drunk on streams and under the influence of various drugs. He has stated as much on his own streams. He was
various drugs.
Inebriated during the first stream. using that as an excuse as to why it was so bad. They constantly interrupted William and would later...
His drinking has increased dramatically. I don't know why they did what they did to him, that after his blood pressure, med overdose, but damn. Yeah. You know, a lot has happened in the past 3 years because of this motherfucker. A lot of fighting. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to engage in the blood sports. But that doesn't mean I don't know how. I've blood sported with the best of them. I just don't want to. Because I know some of these people's where to really hit them. You know, metaphorically, of course. Not physically. And they wouldn't like it. And I think it shows character to back off. But I'm not backing off anymore. Some motherfucker has something to say. Oh, I'm going to say it back. Because why the fuck not? Look how far we've gotten. This asshole abused Big's son on a live stream for money. If that's not grifting, then I don't know what the fuck is. But yeah, Patty, so weird. But I agree. I agree.
To claim lag in Discord voice chat. Jay, knowing William was looking for somewhere to reveal his experiences during the period he was neglected and abused, was quick to invite him on panel over 4 hours into his live stream where they were covering his mother.
4 hours! 4 hours! Yeah, okay, Fry Cook, fuck you. 4 hours? Get a life. Get a life. Have sex with your girlfriend. 4 hours? Are you kidding me? Are you like? Am I nuts for saying like? Is this your major? Is this your job? That's insane. 4 hours. Suck a dick, TJ. 4 hours. 4 hours. And then you did another fucking 4 hours? 8-hour live stream? Oh, Shani. She's got no teeth. She's fat. Shani. She got no teeth. Like, how many times can I fucking say that? Like, for real. I feel nuts, man.
Being classy like the other channel reactors and simply say they weren't prepared, TJ and Carrie jumped at the opportunity to be the first to cover William's story. After apologising in subsequent days for their poor performance and making every excuse under the sun, they decided to rush into a second interview. What you are about to hear is the audio taken from the...
Okay, so this is the second interview, just to make sure. Because again, I don't want, you know, these people like to play the semantic games around here. I don't want to say nothing. That's not 100%. It's not like you people don't fucking make mistakes every damn motherfucking day. But I don't want to be, you know, I want to make sure I'm factual, okay?
Live stream as TJ so embarrassed by the way he acted and treated his co-host Carrie that he took the video down trying to hide from further criticism.
Pussy bitch.
And will add my own thoughts at pivotal moments during this video. As you may not know, this channel's revenue goes to charity. I encourage whoever wants to donate to William directly or to various child abuse charities in your local area. Links in the description. Now on with the shit show.
Shit show.
Carrie is
right.
with us. Will is with us. Zach is in the chat.
Carrie is with us. And Will. Oh, sorry. Carrie is with us. And dude, are you on slow mode? Are you on slow mode? I would have been like, yo, I'm done. No, dude, we'll do this another time. We'll do this another time. Number one. Number two, TJ, I love the leopard print. Wasn't it a little while ago, TJ, that you were, I mean, again, I'm not sticking up for Nick Bredo, but didn't he have some weird fetish leopard print in his background, and you guys were making fun of it? And you were making fun of it because that's what you do. You're a bitch. But you have leopard print too. And then look at this. You got, what is this behind you? A towel? Why you got your splooge towel hanging there? You know, so you know, I mean, I don't want to say because I don't know the person, and then that's the right thing to do. I'm not going to bring in your current relationship. Let's see how long that lasts, because I don't know her. Okay, she could be nice. I don't know them, but why do you have a fucking towel on the wall? Oh God, TJ, it is too easy, man. It is too easy.
Zach is the game challenger. That is Zach. I'm not going to be bringing him up on the podcast because I can't have I'm not doing minors up here. But let me.
Whoa, what the? Oh, you mean you're not having minors up there? Sorry, TJ. The way you said that didn't sound good.
Let me really quick start this off with. I'll accept and own my lack of. This is an apology.
You better
Will.
apologize.
You better apologize. This guy's already freaking part of the podcast. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that Will is the only person? He's 18. And he's like, yeah, you better apologize to me, dude. You're being weird. You're being very inappropriate and weird. You're talking about his his mother. You're fucking being drunk, talking about Jason, how fucked up he is. What, bitch? What, bitch? Like, are you kidding me? Don't ever talk about this shit again. You're done. You're cut off, okay? I'm gonna do something that the bartender doesn't. I'm cutting you off, man. Because right now, you're the fucking cow, TJ. Like, for real. You are the fucking cow. And you always have been. But, like, shit, man. Will, I am so sorry. I am so sorry that you had to endure this from this guy. I don't know if you thought that you were getting your voice heard, but I think just make your own channel, and then that would probably be the best. But damn, TJ, you really... And the thing, Carrie couldn't even bring you back to reality. You must have been so plastered, so fucked up. You even realized what you were saying.
And he already knows what this is. But I do want to apologize. The last stream when we had Zach on, or I'm sorry, Will, was...
Zach on?
I wasn't prepared for it at all. I thought I was going to be doing an all-day stream of Shanny. I let myself get a little bit ridiculous, and it hit me hard. I've gotten to know Zach a little bit better since then, and God damn it!
Hit you hard like Jason hit him hard. I have so many jokes. That's this guy's humor. That's his fucking humor to a boy, a teen that got abused by an alcoholic. Hit hard like Jason hit you, like your mom. Like, dude, are you fucking kidding here? You kidding me? You 50-year-old with a fucking mohawk? Are you kidding? Are you guys? Is this a joke? Am I being punked? Like, for real? If anyone can support this piece of shit, I don't even understand. You know? Oh, yeah, and to M60, where's the internet, dude? I saw your video. I liked it, man. I thought you had a lot of good points. And if you want to come back, I'm good with that. I don't know what happened, and people, like, this is for future reference. If you like a creator, but someone else doesn't like that creator, that doesn't mean that you have to have a problem with said creator, okay? I don't have a problem with anyone that doesn't have a problem with me. And that's just because I've been around long enough to know that you can't put everyone in a box. You don't know what happened between those creators. You don't know. Two sides to every story. So, M60... You're good in my book, man. You and me never had words, so just saying.
And that.
Yeah,
William, I'm sorry. That's just nothing but apologies here at the beginning. But I didn't handle it as best I could. I'm not an interviewer. I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, okay. You hear that? Then you tell him, please go. You tell him, please go. But again, you're not an interviewer. You weren't expecting it. But this time, you're ready, right, dude? This time, you're ready. But you're still drunk as fuck. So then you're not ready. And if you're not an interviewer, don't talk to an 18-year-old that you make fun of his mom for a living, okay? And the mom and the stupid boyfriend. Don't do that. How about that? Right? How about that, TJ? You fucking dunce, you idiot. Like, your girlfriend just left you, right? I ain't gonna understand why. Took the kids. What's gonna happen in a couple years? And I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying, what if someone, tracked down one of your kids, spoke about Daddy TJ, the fry cook with the crooked mohawk? You think they'd have nice things to say about you? Do you think? Just saying, man.
and you did come in 4.5 hours into the stream, so I was already pretty lit.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to apologize for not letting you speak enough. I apologize to everybody. Everybody's like, you didn't let him speak. You know, I get it. I'm not perfect, okay? But here's my
really
apology
counts for life?
to
I don't know.
everybody. This stream tonight will be very...
This piece of trash on my screen got mad because I repeated something his ex-girlfriend Missy told me. I knew Missy. Missy was always straightforward with me. She wanted to warn. So... Oh, here we go. Yeah, she wanted to warn me. So I don't know how that's my fault. But if he goes through women like this, then, you know, again, that was his projection. That was his thing that he had to deal with. But he didn't want no one to fuck with him. I left it alone. I tried to let bygones be bygones, but I realized that was a fucking mistake. Because why? I don't know this fucking dude. All I know is he's attacking people in my chat, the fucking pussy bitch that he is. But, like, seriously, four girlfriends in like 2 years? Yeah, that's a lot of girlfriends. It is, especially if these are quote-unquote serious girlfriends, especially if this guy has children. Like what the fuck, man? How could some people stay with someone for a decade? Over a decade. And people like you are going through women like nothing. You know why? Because you're not happy, TJ. You're not happy with yourself. That's why you gotta fucking just drink and drink and drink and drink when you're talking to a child. A child that was abused by a guy that drank and drank and drank. Yeah, I love that for you, man.
Very different. I was a little bit more prepared for it, and Will get his chance to speak a lot more, tell his truth.
You never did, though.
It's tough doing this shit, especially on the fly. I'll give you that. And the whole reason I started this podcast is because I like to talk so much. So when you bring someone in that, like, everyone wants to hear them, they're going to complain if you are doing too much. And I get it. No hate to any of you. I am trying to improve. I would like to give Will like an actual chance to tell his truth. I just want you guys to know that, like, I realize that it wasn't what everyone wanted. I could have handled it better.
How? You were plastered drunk. How could you handle it better? You know, I could have done this, and I could have done that, but I didn't. And when I said, fuck you guys, suck my dick, and you suck my dick. That's all I hear. That is all I hear out of you, dude. You're not sorry. You're the sorriest thing I've seen all day, but you're not mentally sorry. What are you sorry about? I understand that people might be like, hey, you're talking to that kid that got abused by an alcoholic by being an alcoholic. And you can have your opinion, but, you know, fuck off. Like, dude, you don't care. That's why you double down in the stream. And again, TJ, I love that for you. Karma comes for everybody, folks. You know what I mean? Karma comes for everybody. That's why you try to do the best you can with the time you have. You know what I mean?
That's on nobody but me. Okay? So I'll eat that. I'm a big boy. I can take that blame. I just want you guys to know that, like, don't blame Carrie. Don't blame Will. But do blame me. And if anything else, blame Shani. All right?
21, man. I don't know how I'm grifting off a grifter. I'm just saying my fucking point of view. I've dealt with this piece of shit for 3 years. You've been around for some of that. I don't know why they came at you with all this wash your balls nonsense. I don't even know what that fucking means. And apparently, for people who don't know, this guy was implying that this person in my chat has no penis and just has a ball sack. TJ says something, people believe it. TJ says something, people believe it. I don't know this person, but people shouldn't believe what TJ says. You know why? Because TJ's a fucking liar. And I mean, can we all agree on that?
Yeah,
but
definitely. No.
I for
agree.
real mean this, like, from the bottom of my heart. Like, it could have gone better if I was expecting it. You caught me 4.5 hours into like day drinking because I planned on not having you on. If I knew you were going to come on, I would have handled it totally differently. Can you?
No, you wouldn't have.
Will, can you say that like it was not planned? And
Will, can you, dude? You are like Shani. That is so funny that this fucker would tell people that they're like Rev and Shani, but didn't Shani say, "Will, can you tell the audience that we did the best we could"? TJ, you're doing the same thing, you fuck. You're doing the same thing. Can you tell the audience they won't get mad at you because you're an 18-year-old abused teenager? Okay? Can you tell the audience? Fuck you. Wow, TJ. I can't believe you would say that. Can you tell everyone this, Will? You are just like Shani. You
didn't pay.
Yeah, no, it was not planned at all. I kind of just did it out of nowhere because I was like, I wanted to bring my story out. I was tired of being quiet about it. I was tired of her spreading lies about everything.
Yeah.
Because that is what she was doing, and now it's even worse. I mean, we'll get into that.
I mean, even the fucking stoner said that,
Oh, what the fuck is that I'm hearing? What? No. I refuse to believe that this moron didn't turn off the notifications. Tell me this moron did not turn off the notifications. I've only seen clips of this shit. I haven't got to actually watch this whole fucking opus. But TJ, is this day one of internet school? You turn off the notifications. We've been doing it. Shit. When Drag would talk to people, he'd turn off the notifications. When I would talk to people, I'd turn off the notification. Why would you do that? Dude, you're just showing so much disrespect, man. I love it. I love how much you're showing your ass.
It's gotten
I'm a stoner.
so much worse, and I just want you to know
even
that...
the fucking stoner said that,
we keep getting alerts.
fuck yeah, I'm a stoner.
All right, so...
Like, it's hard to even understand what Will is saying. It's hard to even understand what Will is saying because this asshole is just leaving the fucking notifications on. What is that, TJ? Is that like, look at my dick, man. See that? See that? Look at all the money I'm making. Look at my dick. Look at my dick. Like, dude, fuck you. Fuck you. Your dick is small, bitch. Your dick is small and your mohawk is crooked.
Listen, I meant the shit that I did say to Will. I meant that shit. Like, I feel where you're coming from. I feel so bad that you had to go through that shit, and I don't fake anything here on this show. No. It's one of the reasons I do this show.
You fake 5-minute personality. You fake trying to be funny. You fake trying to showing that you care about anyone you have on that fucking podcast. What are you talking about? You fake everything, TJ. That's why you run through girlfriends like it's like going out of style. Why can't you keep a girlfriend, dude? Huh? Why do your ex-girlfriends run, not walk, run to channels and to Discords and to comment sections and say, yo, watch out for this piece of shit. You better watch out for him. He'll pretend to be nice, but he's crazy and he's a hardcore alcoholic, and it's going to end bad for you. Just like it ended bad for everybody else that was on that podcast. Shit, like, it's so weird. It's so weird that, like, instead of people listening to his ex-girlfriend Missy and being like, okay, we get it, we understand, he's awful, he's a drunk, he's a piece of shit, he will, he'll push boundaries, he'll go past the line that was clearly drawn. No, instead, let's attack the people that said it. What? All right, well, we fast forward 3 years. Do you still feel the same way? I bet a lot of those people don't.
It was over the top. Carrie, shut the fuck up.
What? Stop. No, I'm not shutting up this time.
What?
Okay. This time I'm
look. I'm trying to say I screwed up, and this bitch is trying to call me out further. Like, poor Michael. poor Michael, that poor son of a bitch.
Like, is this what Missy, was this what you were talking about when you were trying to warn me that this dude is nuts, batshit crazy? Is this what you were trying to warn me? Because now I see.
So what happens when Michael apologizes? You just keep throwing in his face? Jesus, terrible woman. I wouldn't want you to be my wife. That's for damn sure.
Well, you don't have to worry about it, buddy.
Yeah, no, I know I don't have to worry about it.
Dude, Will is on the stream. Can you imagine? Will's sitting there listening to this nonsense thinking like, what did I just walk into? My God. Like TJ, talk about bad motherfucking timing. This kid is used to people being not right, people being like abusive relationships, abusive friendships, just nonstop fights, and you take it now to be a dickhead? Why couldn't you just like, I don't know, message her privately if this is what you want, how you felt? Why would you do that when you have an abuse victim that you're speaking to, that you're letting him speak his side of the story? You know what? It's been 6 minutes and I haven't heard much. I heard about like 10 seconds, and then everything else is drunk TJ. Like, fuck, man. Like, pick a lane, dude.
Because you're not my type.
What is going on here?
I'm married. I've been with somebody for 20 years, bro.
Even if you weren't, I would be like half a date through before I was like, screw this woman.
You know what? I believe this motherfucker. I believe this guy. He goes through women so fast.
Right now.
Okay, look. I was trying to. What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. I was trying to apologize, and Carrie's trying to continue to call me out while I'm like owning my mistakes.
And you did it, but you're doing the same thing to me again.
Oh,
what? 21. Where is the proof? I DM'd you about trading stuff with Underhaven. Okay. Again, Britch, show the proof. Or you're just a fucking liar. You're a weird liar. You see, and that's the problem. So that's why people don't believe you, because you make up stories. I don't know shit about Underhaven. I didn't even know if you knew Underhaven. If you knew that guy, then that's weird. But you know, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Are you? Is he gonna go? If you want him out, he's out.
Yeah, I don't care. I already kicked somebody.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's your 21. Listen, I'm gonna give you one chance, okay? Because you are not. What? Yeah.
You only get one shot.
Yeah, one shot, one chance to blow. Because your opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. Man, I can't even think. But yeah, I'm not gonna deal with slander like that. I never spoke to you about Underhaven. You're being weird. And again, man, if you want people to take you seriously, you really need to fucking come with some truth and receipts. Not bullshit, not made up drama, like actual stuff. This is why no one can believe you about the messages you show people. Oh, this person talks shit about you. Here's this. Is this real? Oh, here, this person talks shit about you. Here.
That's like a bunch of people let him out.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, 21. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. And like I said, man, I was trying to say the comment about you not having a penis. I'm just saying that's what TJ said.
Just get a little time out for now.
Yeah, you get a little time out. Maybe you can find your penis.
I don't care about you.
Go
Like,
to your cry corner.
Yeah, he's gonna go in his cry corner.
Get a towel. Get a blanket. Get a fucking pacifier.
one's in the chat if fuck Carrie.
Just
you know,
don't talk
but I'm
over
here.
anyone.
I'm talking to Will.
you.
It's my show. It's my show. Like I kind of do this. But I'm getting this out of the way in the first 5 minutes so that we can
It's just a
move
weird
on
apology
from
to
this.
be
So we can
attacking
move
people
on
during
from
video
Carrie. Are you hearing me?
Look at nice try there, TJ. See, that's the thing. TJ starts shit, but then when people are like, "Well, you're saying fucked up stuff," he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna speak over you. Because that's how TJ can win a fucking fight." And again, his ex-girlfriend did say he likes to do that. He likes to be very authoritative, you know. But But again, I must have got that wrong when she was saying that. How the fuck did I get any of that wrong when he's actually showing mostly everything that his ex-girlfriend Missy said?
You see this dork with the mohawk?
Yes, he's definitely the dork with the mohawk.
You think he's Travis Bickle?
Yes, he's Travis Dickel.
Pickle?
Travis, yes, he's Travis Pickle. Yeah, I don't... Apparently he's like almost 50 years old.
He's got meth mouth.
He's got meth mouth? Yeah, it looks like it.
Teeth, like
Yeah, well, that's all the alcohol. He's so happy.
that's Adderall and shit.
Yeah, I can believe that. Allegedly, he got mad at me.
All fucking day.
Dude, 8-hour
On something.
8-hour live streams, and the motherfucker's drinking like there's no tomorrow.
Because there ain't one for him.
He went through 3 girlfriends. Missy Ann said, "Yo, this guy did this and that to me. He's awful. I gotta let everyone know." And everyone got mad at me because Missy said this. And I'm like, it's not me. I'm just putting out the information. But whatever. I'm gonna keep playing this.
So we can move on from this. Thank you.
So you
Thank you
don't
so much.
want-
So I'm done now.
Exactly,
I'm done.
Joey's cat. And what's up to you?
And now it's the Carrie and Will show, apparently. But I will.
it's the
I
Will
really want to
show.
hear. I really want to hear what Will has to say about some stuff.
God, poor fucking Will. Like, seriously, man. Will's just trying. He's just sitting there like, oh my God, can they, like, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening?
Listen,
Carrie has been kind enough to set up some stuff for us. By the way, like, this is. I'm kidding. You know what I mean? This is like an online personality thing. I'm really
It's
not that
not
big of a
funny.
douchebag. I'm totally
Listen, but
good.
it's not
I
funny.
love
Let
these
me do you a
guys.
favor. Stop doing
No.
that.
Hold on. $1.99 from Shadow. Yeah, Renee usually is not in here
cut my mic, man.
because that'll take too long. That will take too long. But you're asking what is a damn near 50-year-old talking to an 18-year-old? Yeah, money. Okay, it's
For who?
money for TJ.
What a disgusting fucking. That's not even a human thing.
No, it's definitely not a fucking human thing.
Predator shit.
He's drunk. He was drunk off his ass, talking to Will, who had dealt with Jason, who was drunk off his ass, and he wants for him to go into intimate detail about how he got beat up by Jason.
Fucking business.
I know it's none of his fucking business, but that's the thing. It's like he thought that this was going to work out good for him, but everyone is like, wow. Everyone was right about you, man. You are a fucking scumbag. I've been saying it since jump. I've been saying this dude. There's something wrong with him. What 50-year-old has a what 50-year-old has a mohawk that's not in a band or in an actor? Like, seriously, he claims to be a fry cook.
I believe that.
Dude, man.
At the Krusty Krab.
Yeah. He's serving up Krabby Patties.
SpongeBob.
Well, let me do
don't
you a
like it.
favor and cut you off, and just we'll focus on what everyone's here for. And everyone's here for the reaction to what Shani has been saying about us, including Will, right?
No,
So
everybody's here to hear what William has to say. That's-
exactly,
Yeah, that's-
and we talked earlier, Will, and you said you wanted to. You can say whatever you want to say, like right now. I'll give you that
Are you
opportunity.
okay with us calling you a toe?
But you
God,
wanted.
and again, I am sorry to everybody that's got to hear that. So every once in a while, you'll hear just like notifications because he's getting a donation and he didn't mute it. He didn't even mute. Like, he still could have gotten the donations, but just muted the sound. So it's hard. Like, but again, we're 8 minutes in. I haven't even heard Will.
Us to play some of the what your mom had said, and in order
Yeah.
to react to that.
The
So we'll
commentate on
we'll push
and
that
all
off
that.
a little bit further, and you tell me when you're ready for it, okay?
Ew.
All right. So
Yeah, that's how he talks to his girlfriends. We'll push it up a little further, and you let me know when you're ready for it.
House for Life is on you.
Huh?
I think House for Life is on you.
I guess like the first thing that I want to talk about, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I've really been debating on it because I'm generally not big on just taking money for free like that. But I do want to show my Cash App because I think it would be nice to...
100%.
And you know what? Will probably want to put out his Cash App because he realized that he was being abused in this moment. And he's like, if this dickhead is going to make money off me, I probably should get a percentage. And Will, I hear you, dude. I hear you. I don't understand why even Zach would have been in the chat at 15. Like, really, this is just so beyond awful. Will, I'm sorry. I could never speak to you on a live stream. It's not going to happen. I won't even talk to you privately. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. I think in that one video, you were 11. So, no, man. All I could do is wish you the best, focus on you, get away from this internet bullshit. You don't need to be here, okay? You understand why people do these things. You understand that your mom is sick, and she's never going to stop. I wish you would for your sake, but she's not. Everything, though, I ever said was the truth. That you found out about the OnlyFans, that they hurt you more than what was being said. Everything. I'd say I'm glad for being justified, but I'm not, man. I wish I was wrong about a lot of this stuff because you didn't deserve to grow up like that, and you didn't deserve this from this fucking guy. Who is he? He's not a counselor. He's a fucking dickhead fry cook. He's a piece of shit that doesn't care about you. He saw you, Will, as dollar signs, and I'm so sorry for that. And that is legitimate. I am really sorry for that.
Put it in there. I'll tag it. I'll pin it right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
God, he is so fucked up.
Yeah.
In the
Are
you
okay with us calling you a
I'm
toad?
trying to save up for a computer and a vehicle.
You telling me the 3-year-old laptop that Jason is trying to sue you for is not good enough?
No.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
The hard
shit. I'm gonna donate to your Cash App. I'm not even playing, man. You
what ended up happening was that broke. I got a new 500 gigabyte SSD, and then that broke too. I'm living with 236 gigabytes of storage right now. It has massive overheating problems, so it causes problems.
I want to tell someone.
Here we go.
As soon as you
here you go. Wait, guys, you're about to get one of TJ's funny lines because he's a comedian. Fuck me, right? This guy here's the comedian. All right, TJ, let's hear what you got.
Had massive overheating problems. I wanted to say so does your mom, but
at least he has a mom. Dude, that's not funny. That's not funny. Dude, this guy's trying to open up. And all you're doing is being a fucking piece of shit. Drunk. Like, seriously, you're not funny, TJ. You're not fucking... You never were. You never were. The funniest thing about your podcast left years ago. His name was Omni. After that, you weren't... That was it. You weren't funny. Omni made your show funny. Sorry, TJ. You're not funny, in my opinion. But you're not funny. Especially when you're trying to talk to a kid that got fucking abused. Like, seriously, that is so fucking awful. But yeah, let's keep going.
It's not right.
Yeah,
I shouldn't want to do that. I shouldn't want to, but I want to.
See, and I'm glad I'm not the only one. Like, dude, that is low. That is low, TJ. That is fucking low. I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one to go, dude, are you kidding? Are you kidding? I wonder how many subscribers he lost after this video. I wonder.
Listen. I'm gonna let all that shit go. Put your shit in the chat.
Right.
I'm gonna pin it, and I would suggest everybody go support Will right now. I'm terrible. I'm bad jokes. Like, look, if you don't like me, if you don't like this, you can get lost.
It's not about but it's not about the audience. It's about not making.
If you don't like me making fun of this abused teen's mother, you can go. Wow, TJ. Wow. Like, I knew your downfall was going to be great, but, like, This is just pitiful, bro. This is just sad. How the mighty Mohawk has tilted so far. It's not even on that fucking head of yours anymore. See, dude, that's funny. That's funny. Your face, that's also funny. But damn, if you don't like me making fun of this kid that's been abused by this piece of shit and her riffraff, then you can go, because you guys are the problem.
Will feel uncomfortable.
No, I'm. It's. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel like this is not too heavy.
Like your mom? Like your mom? Like your mom? His mom's fatter.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh, you get it, folks.
Doesn't make it less heavy.
Oh my god, I got more jokes. I'm gonna stop.
See, yo. Oh man, I didn't know. That's so weird. That I knew your brain was headed, because you know what? I speak piece of shit, so I knew where your brain was headed.
I'm telling you what everyone is thinking, and I'm not going to hold back this time because I held back last time. You need to hear it.
I'm getting it all out of the way in the early part of the stream, and we're just going to move forward. I'm going to get better.
Why you got to get anything out of the way? How about the 4 hours ago? What? I'm getting it out of the way. Dude, Will is supposed to speak about what he's went through. The things he's went through. You're almost like a Dr. Phil type of character. But you're not even doing that. You're not even allowing this kid to speak. All you're doing is doing lowbrow, unfunny jokes at him. Dude, are you kidding me right now? What if you were abused by some fucking awful person? Would you think it'd be funny to have some rando on the internet talk all this shit at you? Because it's not. It's not funny at all. You just showed everybody who you are. I mean, I'm glad you took the mask off. Now everyone knows what type of guy you are. Shit, man. You know? Like, TJ, you have no fucking morals. You have no morals. And I'm telling you, man, don't come back. Be like your parents and don't come back. You see, like how that was like a lowbrow joke? And I know it's a lowbrow joke, but it's different saying it to an 18-year-old. That is so dysfunctional. He's got his 15-year-old in the chat because they probably need to make sure that each other's okay. They take care of each other. And you're sitting there making fun of that kid, making fun of Will. Like, dude, is there no line you won't cross?
There, don't. I got so many jokes. All right. Let me
say them, because I haven't heard a fucking joke.
Here, I'm gonna put your Cash App. I have it.
I dropped it there. I already.
Yeah, I got you.
I think it got lost in the store.
And you know, many people have already said, like, this is supposed to be Will's Cash App. I don't know if it is. I was just, you know, I not really put money to a random Cash App. That could be anybody. I don't think money is the point. I think Will needs to really talk to somebody in the end. So there's my 2 cents on that. So when you see this is supposed to be Will's Cash App, but I can't say for sure.
I'm so sorry, Will. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. I'm not trying to make this.
Just make sure you spell it right so people don't start like going to some random person on accident.
Oh yeah, we'll make sure about that too. Yeah, maybe put it in the chat and I'll put it in the chat and you can pin it. Okay, TJ.
All right. Good enough.
What you want to do?
That's
right?
fine by me.
We're talking about the Cash App thing.
Yeah. I want Will's Cash App up here so everybody can be supportive.
Right. Let me grab that.
I mean, it's interesting that Lol's Cow did all this because fucking TJ's stream, his OBS is awful. It's boring. Nothing's moving. It looks very like 2010 era. There's a picture of him on the bottom. He used to be on camera, but when everyone started making fun of his stupid haircut, well, then we didn't see TJ no more, did we?
I promise you guys, I'm just a bad person, I guess.
Yes, I agree.
No, nobody thinks that.
I do.
No, nobody thinks
for me personally,
Nick constantly has to make the conversation about himself. You know, Little Scott, I don't like you, but I can agree with that, dude. See? And that's the thing around here. There's a lot of people that don't like people around here for no damn reason. For no reason. Never had a conversation, never tell to each other, but they don't like each other. Why? Because some other creator doesn't like another creator that doesn't like you. That's stupid. That's really dumb. And maybe we should open up lines of communication, and then we won't have to. You know, like, there ain't no sides, man. I am so beyond that. For me, it's not size. If there's something I want to talk about, I'm going to fucking talk about it. Because I can. And I bid my time. I waited forever to speak about this guy. And really, this is going to be really, unless TJ makes a fool out of himself longer, this is going to really be a one and done for me. I don't need to make a whole TJ channel because he's not that important and he's kind of stupid. But yeah, I don't just mess with people to the point where they're just upset. I think he should feel upset. I think he should be embarrassed. Hell, this guy should take him and his crooked mohawk and go into a rehab, go into a detox program, and then maybe he could take some of those stupid videos down where he lied about everyone and give a general apology that he's sorry for lying about people and their personal lives, and he's going to try to do better. Most of all, sorry to that teen that got abused by his parents. Yeah, I'm just saying, that could show growth, that he's going in rehab, trying to do what he has to. But you know what? Getting a 50-year-old into rehab is definitely easier said than done.
I think this is where I'm coming from. I feel like it would be better to be lighthearted about it, and so that's where I'm comed from. It doesn't mean that
you're not being lighthearted. You're making fun of him, Dick. You're making fun of him. You're not being light. What about this is lighthearted, folks? What? I don't see any lighthearted. I see you being a dick to a kid that got abused by a big woman that's never going to change. Being lighthearted is making Will laugh. How about that? Why couldn't you make Will laugh? No, you're making fun of him at his expense. So that expense goes into your pocket so you can buy more booze. You know, there's a difference, man, and you know it.
Where you're coming from, it's just so uncomfortable for me sometimes that's the response that I have to it. I just want you to know that.
TJ.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, TJ. You know what the response I have to you?
Nasty, vicious, drunk.
Trying to make. I'm not trying to make it a joke or anything like that.
You're yapping quite a lot.
Whoa! Fucking A, yo. Good for you, Will. Good for you. You know how Will could come up with a zappy comeback like that? Because he had to deal with Big for all his life. Little bitches like TJ here are nothing to him. He could squash him so fast. That would have been great. Fucking Will actually tell off this motherfucker. I would have loved that. And that's the thing. I feel like Will, it was actually holding back. I know he was holding back because dealing with Big as your mother, you're going to have to hold back. You know? But I bet if he wanted to come at him every time he said something stupid, he could have done it. But he's right. He's making everything about TJ. Me, D, this is my channel. Well, dude, if it's your channel, why don't you do it solo? And then you could have spoke to Will solo and made a fool out of yourself, if that's how you want it.
Oh my God! All right, you know what?
Thank
Here,
you.
muting.
There you go, bro.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Do
All
me
right.
a favor, really quick, William,
Yeah.
if you don't mind. Can you put your Cash App in the chat again? I want to make sure I have
Yeah,
it
he
exactly
definitely needed to
right
read the room.
before I put it in our chat, not that chat.
All
Put
right,
it-
there we
I
go.
mean, you can put it in either actually, but if you want to put it in here, I'll do it. That way we make sure we have the right one.
I put it in the top, live chat.
Okay, so pin it, TJ.
Yeah, Operation. I don't know how you can like a person that just makes up lies. You know, when I come at this thinking about that kid that got abused and dealing with all this stuff. I'm not going to come at you with lies. So, I probably would never win you over. So, nice try, but you're probably 21 in the sock accounts. So, there's that.
If you don't mind, sir, pin it to the top.
I think.
Did it work? Wait, where are you at? Let me see. I don't see you in the... Oh, wait, I see it now.
The person
I
that
do
said,
see it.
will you be sharing some of this with Zach? I will be.
Okay, cool, good. Yeah, that's awesome. TJ, did you get a chance to pin that? I can't, or I would. Maybe he left.
Yeah, I think TJ ended up leaving.
Okay.
No,
well,
he's
maybe
fucking
he needed to grab a
sleeping.
cigarette or something. Nope, there it is. I think he's gonna pin it now.
Oh. All right.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead, Will. Sorry.
Let me. I'll do it one more time.
Okay. Well, I think he did
never mind.
get it.
He pinned it. Okay.
Yeah, he's got it now. Yeah, you're good. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Made it all confusing.
And nothing, still, nothing as I know he's going to get into something, but we're still 14 minutes in, and Will hasn't really said much, and it's just not fair. I don't know what Will was thinking. I mean, it sucks to, that this 18-year-old was just looking for some sort of an outlet that wasn't here, and this is not the outlet for you, Will. Seriously, you should stay away from all this. A lot of people really, really dislike your mother and her boyfriend for what they did to you and what they did to a lot of people. And I don't think you should be around it. Because, believe it or not, there's actually worse people around here that could have been a lot more toxic for you. So,
anybody to have the wrong one. Anyway. So, what were you just about to talk about? Can't remember if you already have something.
I don't know.
Real quick. Before, you can talk about whatever you want. These people in the chat that are like, TJ needs to take feedback with grace. Go make your own fucking channel, first of all. Or, better yet, I did take it with grace. I literally opened this up with an apology. You can go fuck yourselves.
Venmo, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
My Cash App is the only one I'd be willing to offer.
What? Why, TJ? What the hell was that about? Seriously, dude. Right there. If I was Will, I'd be like, you know what? I think I made a mistake. Thank you for letting me come on, but obviously you're not ready again, or you're too drunk, hungover, or whatever. Obviously, tensions are high, and I'm just gonna bounce. I really think he was just trying. And this guy was just monetizing it. But again, TJ, why'd you need to talk to a kid? And yes, 18 to me is still a kid. Why'd you need to talk to him? Just to grift on him? Really? I feel like it's really gross and really disgusting. And this guy hasn't even given Will the money yet. He probably never will. Never will give Will the money. Because... he's probably not coming back because this guy needs a co-host because he sucks.
Hecate, you're talking about profiting off of this and that being a problem. You're sniping this right now and you're profiting off of it. So why is it okay for you to do it? It seems a bit hypocritical to me. You were also calling us out for having Zach in the chat. Well, Worst of the Internet had Zach in his chat all day yesterday. And you didn't say a word about that. So is it just
playing? What about is no one? Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about that. I didn't even know that Zach and Will were hanging out in chats. But I would always say the same thing. Good luck with you, but I'm not gonna speak to you. You guys are kids, and it's just not right. You guys should definitely just speak to a therapist, in my opinion.
the problem when we do it, or
Yeah.
wondering? But anyway,
I did try to tell Zach to
they're not
avoid going on chats, but he really wants to.
I get it, though. He wants to be a part.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Zach wants. I mean, I would think he wants to make sure his brother's not getting, put through the ringer, which he was. I could definitely understand that. You know, he's looking out for his brother because these two have only had each other, right? They don't have a mother to look out for them. They don't have a dad to look out for them.
When we get to the serious part, I
Right.
did tell him to try and like stay off for a little bit, but
Yeah.
when we get
I get it,
to
though.
the more lighthearted part, that should be, you know,
He-
out.
It's a heavy topic, and like that it is like kind of tricky to know where the line is. I mean, he's allowed to be on YouTube because you only have to be 13, correct? As I think the age that you have to be. And I mean, he wants his voice heard too. And to be honest, in my opinion, he got the brunt of a lot
Yeah,
of
I
that
agree,
stuff.
absolutely.
He really did, and I saw that, and it always bothered me because I'm like, why are they picking on him? Like it was kind of strange, but you know, it's all coming from a place of love, and you know, there are a lot of people that really, really, really do care, and so I don't think that he needs to come, you know, up on panel or anything like that, but I personally don't see it being that much of a problem for him to be in the chat. That's my personal opinion. Other
Yeah.
people may not agree.
I mean, you know, here's the thing. People, if they're old enough to have YouTube, watch YouTube, they could listen. Maybe they shouldn't be chatting, but you know that you can't stop anyone from listening to your stream. You know what I mean?
But that's kind of just because this is like a very not rare stuff. Usually doesn't. I mean, and it's sad because I don't even want to say that in front of you because I don't want, because it's got to hurt you as well to hear that. But like,
Yeah.
it's extreme what's went down with you guys. It is extreme, and
Also,
I can't even
yes,
I can't
Christina,
even remotely
is
put my
right.
mind. Go ahead. What'd you say? Sorry.
Someone was asking if the Cash App was mine.
Jeez.
Yes.
I mean, when does it get to actually Will talking? Because I haven't heard Will say anything.
Just enjoys being here. If you didn't notice from the last fucking stream, I thanked him for his time, and he wanted to continue sticking around.
Yeah,
It-
I think that, you know what, just
You know, TJ, you can't fucking stream, dude. You can't stream for shit. It's if you don't understand, you can just go. Like, dude, let the kid talk, right? Isn't the way he's there? All you're doing is being stupid in front of everybody. Like, I can't. Like, the longer this time goes on, does anyone actually know when Will actually starts speaking?
ignore the chat. Don't even. It's
Like,
like there's
All you people that are so jelly, it's
It doesn't
weird.
matter.
Like, go
Jelly.
fuck yourselves. I'm here to fucking listen. This is coming from the guy that interrupts Will all the time.
Yeah, I
wanna
can't
hear
believe
Will.
that.
TJ, I think you're fine. You don't need to get angry about it.
Wow. You know, Will, you're a straight up kid, okay? I don't know if you'll ever watch me. I don't know if you ever watch this, but I just want you to know you're pretty straight up. You know, you're taking abuse again from another adult, another drunk adult. And instead of you getting upset, which would be understandable and justified, you're trying to de-escalate. I can only assume you're trying to de-escalate from years of mental and physical abuse you had to endure. So, you know, good on you, man.
Thank you, and I appreciate you as well. We had a private conversation earlier. Carrie, Will, and I
Yes, we did.
had a private conversation. It went fantastically.
You have a lot of private conversations with teens, TJ.
It was not recorded. There's no screenshots.
you're-
There's
you're
none
fine.
of that.
What is it? It's not record. Okay. The fuck does that mean?
Just fuck these clowns and say your piece. And I really am making an effort not to be like this, but like when you get extra people that are not already understanding where we're coming from, they're complete pieces of shit, and ignore them, because that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. Let's
Wow, dude, you're coming from one place. That's where you're coming from. You see Will? That's your mind. That's it. $signs. That's where you're coming from. Make no mistake, Fry Cook. Fucking Mr. Krabs.
You're from Will and Terry.
SpongeBob.
Dealt with this
SpongeBob.
from my mom. I've learned to ignore them, and I told her to ignore them. She never listened.
Right. You did give the same. I actually witnessed you do that in their chat that day. I believe it was the day.
Two from Def and Kelly. No, it's weird. A grown man saying so jealous. Yeah, dude, I can agree with that one. They are so jealous. You know, it's like, dude, how old are you? Yeah, I'm like 50, and I got a crooked mohawk, but they're so jealous. Thanks for the two.
that Rev laughed
Guys, make
out
sure you like it up, man.
because if you go back and watch that, like, you were literally giving them perfect advice, and it's very similar advice to what he's saying right now to you, TJ, because that's how, Shani gets so bent out of shape over the chat, you know what I mean? And she can't let
Dude, I have
neat
people
things
telling
go.
me to do the stand-up
Hold on,
thing and
TJ,
turn off
hold on.
monetization. There is no monetization on this.
What? Dude. What is your problem?
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What is your TJ? There's no monetization. Then why do I keep hearing ding, you toe, ding, fat something, ding, ding. Dude, you turn off the notifications, okay? Monetization, notification. Again, with the semantics game. I don't understand some of these people with their semantic games. This is how they hide from criticism. They'll throw a semantic at you. And there's no monetization. Oh, notifications? Oh yeah, there's a fucking fuck ton of those. But monetization, there's nothing. There's not here, dude. You know what they mean. Stop it, dude.
Do you understand that? Like, the ability to give super chats is different than monetizing a video.
They're telling you to turn off the noise, dude. They're telling you to turn off the noise. He knows. God, I mean, he's drunk, but are you that drunk? Shit. The monetization and notification, masturbation. Like, dude, stop it, man. He's so fucked up. Like, I really hate you, TJ. You are an awful piece of shit. And maybe one day someone's going to do this to your kid and have your kid talk about how much of a piece of shit you are. And then you're going to be mad and cry victim. But, dude, it's karma. Karma's always coming for people.
Do you understand
that's
that?
just people like
They're
actively
just
going
gonna
out of
say
their way
stuff
to
like
support
that.
it.
Yeah, I would just they ignore him.
Well, I do want to say one thing. Oh my God, Zach. Anyway, I do want to say one thing, and I want to clear this up. I know nobody actually believes it, but the allegation of me sexually abusing my brother is completely wrong, and I would never.
Whoa. Oh, that's right. Your nasty mother. And again, I say that with all due respect, Will. That's right. Your mother said that Jason saw some allegation. Dude, you don't have to even go there. I don't believe her. She was only doing that to hurt you, Will. And man, I don't believe that. But I guess since you were there, you wanted to address that. But yeah, I don't believe anyone would believe that you would do that to your brother. Your brother's been hurt enough, and I think you know that. And yeah, I think that's why you were addressing that. But I understand. Your mom says crazy shit. And again, like, Shani, that's so bad on you. Why would you say such a lie that Jason said this? And if that was true, why wouldn't you do something about it? You wait until this happens and then you say something about it? Then to me, that seems like you're making it up.
never in my life
Oh,
do
God.
anything like that.
We
I
know
am
that,
so
like-
incredibly repulsed by her, and I never want to speak to her again after that, especially not Jason, because Jason was the one that spread the lie to her in the first place, out of nowhere.
Really?
How
He was the
far
one that brought
they're
it up?
willing... Yes, because she said Jason saw it, apparently. That never happened.
No.
Shit. Look,
No.
I don't put up with spamming, Zach. So you're welcome here, but you can shut the fuck up now. We all get it.
Yeah.
Dude, what
TJ.
the fuck? You asshole. TJ, you're a piece of shit. And one day, TJ, somebody is going to make that mohawk not crooked anymore. Because you are just a drunk, miserable bitch, aren't you? That's why you go through so many women. That's why you can't live with someone for long. That's why you don't care about your family. Do 8-hour live streams when they're out having fun and out having family get-togethers. The 99%. Shani was going to the police and CPS with it. Well, you know what? That is messed up because that is so not true. She could say she can do that, but she's never gonna do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just, I feel so bad that Will had to deal with something like that.
TJ, are you out of your mind? Don't do that.
Can you imagine? This kid that he's talking to is 15 years old. This kid got kicked in the ribs by Jason, aka Rev. Punched in the stomach. Got his headphones pulled off his head. He already threatened him several times on live streams. He said he was gonna get his ass beat because of the cat box. This kid has gotten nonstop threats and worse. And this fry cook here thinks it's funny and edgy to attack a 15-year-old in his chat. I don't think it's funny. And I don't think it's edgy. TJ, you could be a little edgelord all you want, but like seriously, the more and more you attack these children, it really shows me how much of a little bitch you are. You're a little bitch boy, and you're always gonna be a little bitch boy, and you're never gonna have a constant girlfriend or wife because no one could fucking deal with you. Because you're a horrible person, and you're always gonna be a horrible person. Maybe rehab will do you some good, but for real, man, I think you're so far gone, especially at your age, I don't think there's no going back. So, good luck with the, flings you get, but you're never going to have anything stable. That's all. That's my opinion.
No, like there's like 70 times you're going to leave the same comment. That's fucking spamming. I'm not putting up with that. Sorry.
Hey.
He's a kid, asshole.
Oh my God. Bro, I don't even know what to say to that, TJ. Like, that might be a little bit harsh, bit harsh.
And TJ, the fact that you could talk to a 15-year-old like that shows me how much this was always about money and never about the community and never about the people and never about doing what's right or attempting to do what's right. Me personally, I've gotten things wrong, and I've tried to do better about that. But, dude, what you did to these kids in front of everyone is abhorrent. It's awful. You got mad at me because your girlfriend tried to warn me about you years ago, and I should have listened. I really should have listened because from what I've been seeing, it seems like a lot of that ended up being true. I mean, am I right or am I right? A lot of what she was saying about you ended up being true. Because now, you're 3 girlfriends later? Fuck, man.
I would have put up with 25 times.
It doesn't matter, though.
No, it matters to me because it's some
I don't care
we
about
get your
It's
point.
okay.
We get your point.
He's
Don't
not
make me
upset.
call Jason on you.
All right,
What? Don't. Wait. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Hold on, let me hear that again.
Get
I
your
thought it
point.
was.
He's
Don't
not
make me
upset.
call Jason on you.
Don't let me call Jason on you. You told that to a kid that got kicked in the ribs by Jason. You're threatening him with his fucking nightmare. Wow. Wow. Dude. Yeah. See, right here, if I was in this thing, I would have been like, you know what, TJ? Fuck you, bitch. I'm out. I'm done with your shit podcast. I'm done with you, you awful excuse for a human being. You have no soul. You don't deserve any happiness in life. Now I can see why your girlfriend left you and took the kids. Because you are an abusive person. And maybe not physically, but you're definitely fucking mentally, in my opinion. How could you say that to a kid that got beat up by another drunk? You fucking drunk? How could you say that to him? What? Fuck, man. Like, some people, man, like, seriously, yeah. People do this, you know, they make a little income, whatever, on the side. We all got to eat. Shit's tough all over. I get it. But fuck, man. Just say, I don't, you know, please don't spam my chat, okay? That's it. And who cares if he is spamming in your chat, dude? You're fucking sitting there pounding booze. You're not even paying attention to the chat, you bitch. Why do you fucking care? Or just give him a timeout. Don't fucking threaten him. Fuck you, TJ.
All right, I'm gonna walk off. TJ,
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm fucking right here. I would have been. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck you, TJ.
Seriously, I'm not gonna do this.
All right, that was a bad joke. Bad joke.
Oh.
It wasn't a joke, you bitch. Dude, you're threatening him. You're threatening him. I would have been done. Fuck it. I'm done. Fuck you, TJ. This is why no one wants to be around you. This is why you can't keep a girlfriend. This is why she took your kids, because you are abusive. The shit you say is just it's just mentally deranged. And like, dude, like, how are you pounding booze like this? Then you must be pounding booze when you're, you know, playing SpongeBob at work, right? I mean, an alcoholic's an alcoholic. Don't tell me you're not just sitting there probably with the Banaka spraying it all day just to get an alcohol fucking fix. My God, dude. My God. He thinks that's a joke. Dude, if it's a joke, again, it's not funny. You have yet to make me laugh. Besides your appearance.
It's
all
not
right.
funny.
It's not.
funny,
It's not.
bro.
That's why I said
my
it's a bad
God.
joke. All right. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna mute
Like, I
myself.
don't
You guys
even-
have fun with this.
No, I don't. I honestly like.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right, you're like. I don't. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Well, you were talking about what your mom was saying, and
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't believe he
Redwood-
said that.
Jason's the one that brought that up. Is that what you were? Because I didn't see
Yeah,
that part.
I remember that's what I saw from the video, at least. He was talking about how he saw it in Zach's room.
Mm-hmm.
And our mom apparently never
It's just
believed it
total
until
bullshit.
now.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I don't even know what she's, like, talking about genuinely, because nothing like that ever happened.
Well, maybe her and TJ are, you know, they got the same deal. Or, ha, 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 see, TJ, that's a joke. Because both of you are insane. You get it? You get it?
And I'm
Right.
absolutely repulsed that, you know, either of them would make up something like that. I love my brother very dearly, and I would never do anything to put him in harm's way like that.
Yeah, I believe
No,
that.
Never.
I
And
remember,
I don't.
like, when Jason went and kicked him in the ribs, my first
Yeah.
thought was to call the police. I never do that. I was always like,
And, you know, for people who don't know, Will, the brother, did call the police. Not Big Shanny. The brother called the cops when Jason did that.
afraid to call for any type of reason, but I felt that was absolutely necessary. Despite my mom begging for me not to, I did
Wow.
it anyway. Because
Yeah,
I love
can you tell us more about that part? Like, what was she? So, when that happened,
And like the biggest problem here is every time Will has to talk about this stuff, he has to relive it. Now, this is with anyone with a traumatic thing. And then they try to, people block things out mentally that they, don't want to think about. But, like, it just sucks that he's going to have to relive everything he's going to be speaking about.
Immediately, you're like, I need to call the police. And she was
Yeah.
literally trying to talk you out of doing that?
Yes, she told me not to, that it's okay, you don't need to. And then when the police came, she kept telling them, no, don't take him away, don't take him away. It's like she cared more about him than her own child getting kicked in the freaking ribs.
Yeah. And you know what? Just to add, Lost Cow writes, you see how much it's more flowing, more a coherent, stream without that drunk. Yeah, and I could agree with you, Lost Cow. I can agree with you with that. Yeah, without that embarrassment, we can actually hear Will. We can actually hear what's going on. So yeah, I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
Can I make a quick apology?
Yeah.
Zach is in the chat saying, I'm sorry. You don't need to be sorry. I have a terrible sense of humor.
Wow. Yo, that kid that you just fucking threatened is saying I'm sorry. Wow. You know why, TJ? Because he's fucking Stockholmed. Because he thinks that that he's constantly in the wrong. Because of the years of mental and physical abuse. And all you did was egg that on and turn that back onto him. Does that make you feel good, Fry Cook? Imagine someone did that to your kid. How would you feel about it? Think about that.
I apologize to everybody. It's not where I'm trying to come from. I'm sorry. It was a terrible, terrible joke, and that's not where I'm coming from. I hope you all realize that. And I apologize.
Dude, fucking no one cares. They were talking, things were being talked about. Guys, I made like 10 bad jokes and I don't know, I'm just stupid and this is not where I'm coming from, but I'm going to make about 10 more in 5 minutes. So it's like, dude, stop. Let them speak.
Guys, it was bad. So I'm sorry and I'll shut up again. All right. Continue. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
So she was literally trying to talk you out of calling. And you were just like, I've got to do it. Whether she's okay with it or not. I'm sure you were like scared that she was going to that you were going to be in some kind of trouble for that. Like, was she mad at you after he got taken? Jail?
No, but she was very
good.
conflicted about and it I didn't think much about it at first back during that time, but now that I'm older, it was really messed up. And, when he came back from prison, I remember we were both begging for her not to let him back in, and she kept telling me, you have to let him back in.
Wow, that's fucked up. I mean, the only thing I know about this part was when G-Man claims that during these 13 days, he went to go visit and that they were so nice and don't you want to be the new dad or however G-Man puts it, and he wasn't into that. But yeah, I noticed Will doesn't say, G-Man came over and Mom was saying to be on your best behavior. Again, it's hard to know if that's true or not. Because people said, G-Man, how did you not know about all this mental and physical abuse going on? And he always says, well, they were on their bestest behavior when he was around. So
you have to let him back in.
So
I brought him despite not wanting to. And I will say, during that period of time, Jason did improve. He was on medication because they forced him on medication. And, I didn't hear any arguments during that time. So there's a possibility
that maybe he was... Yeah.
In an alternate scenario, Jason could have actually gotten better. But clearly that is not the case. And clearly he's just gotten worse and worse.
Yeah.
The same goes for my... I don't even know if I can consider her my mother anymore because she's just downright said, I'm not your son. And I'm not your mother anymore.
Oh my God. That's, and that, oh my God.
Well, TJ, why is that funny? Why is that funny? Or are you just scratching your big belly? Like, what is so funny? Hey, you're not my kid anymore. Dude, why is that funny? Is there? Are you watching another podcast or listening to something else that we don't know? Because that's not funny, dude.
God, that makes me so angry because it's just, and because this is the thing, William, she doesn't mean that. As much of a piece of crap as Shani is, I will tell you, she doesn't actually mean that.
I don't think she does. I think it's just out of anger. And,
yeah, exactly what it is.
It's further ruined because Jason's putting her into this state of illusion. Like the entire time during that stream, he's just constantly consoling her, making up BS and putting stuff into her head. It is incredibly
He's very jealous of you.
That's interesting, though. That for Will's perspective, Jason's putting the crazy in Big's head. So I always thought that she's the one that's, the puppet master in control of all this, and she's controlling Jason. But from where Will stands, he thinks the opposite. That's really interesting. I wonder what he would think about when they first met Jason, when he was, wet-brained and going through the alcohol withdrawal and all that. Like, because Jason went from not speaking to just being nuts insane. But, again, it's a good perspective because Will lived this life, he would know out of anyone,
Yes.
And I've known that, I've seen that TJ's really honestly from the beginning.
God, jeez. And again, I am sorry, everyone who has to hear those stupid notifications. Like, how embarrassing for that guy to just keep, people like turn off the notifications and he freaks out at them. Because that's how TJ is. He wants to he doesn't want to yell at one or two people. He'll yell at his whole fucking audience because this whole thing is a grift to this guy.
Shani's mom, my grandmother, she's dead. So, not going to contact.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry.
Dude.
What were you saying, Carrie?
No, you're fine. We were talking about we were talking about your mom trying to talk you out of calling the police, and that then Rev, when he got back and out of jail, right, he got on medication, and you did see an improvement for a while, a time period. But so when CPS, when that all came to a head, was that because they found out that Jason was back in the home? Is that why they kind of finally put their foot down, or was this something that you guys planned out and it was what your mom wanted to do?
Also, Zach, you did nothing wrong. You don't need to apologize. It's okay.
Thank you. I'm literally typing it in the.
Oh my God, that kid that happened. See, that's again. This is what happens to Stockholm kids. This is what happens to abuse victims. They're constantly thinking that this kid. He was probably crying. TJ, you like that? You fucking asshole! You made a 15-year-old that got abused by another drunk fucking upset. And I don't know if he actually was crying, but like shit, if he's still talking about it, typing it in the chat, I don't think he's trolling you, dickhead. I think he was actually genuinely upset because these kids don't know up from down. They were so abused. And if you want to play this game and come into the community and make videos and monetize off that, then you need to have some fucking respect. Otherwise, don't show your face, man. Like, seriously, this is such a bad look for you, TJ. You are such a fucking cow. It's not even funny. Like, seriously, you're a horror cow, man. You fucking abuse the kids that you're making fun of. You're making fun of a woman for abusing her kids, and then you turn around and abuse her kids. You are just as bad as Shani and Rev. Just as bad.
Ed, as you said it, you don't have to apologize, Zach. I totally get where you're coming.
And that's the thing. Zach, the 15-year-old he's talking about, he's autistic. He's autistic. He told an autistic 15-year-old that got punched in the stomach, kicked in the ribs, shut up, stop spamming, or I'm going to call Jason on you. And he thinks that was just a bad joke.
From I just want to. I'll apologize again. God, it's nothing but the apology stream from me.
God, shut up! Shut up! Mike, is this what he does every stream? I don't know. I can't watch a fucking TJ stream. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's interesting. He brings nothing to the table. Everything's always dude bro and edgelord bullshit. And like I had enough of that shit in high school. We used to beat up kids like that thought they were dude bro tough. You know, he still has his mohawk, man. I mean, is this how every stream is? Because this is fucking. He's just insufferable and annoying. And boy, like I really wish he was so drunk he would have passed out, and the Carrie and Will could have had an actual conversation. I really do. And then hear him snoring in the background. That would have been great because then this stream could have been saved.
Up after this, I just want to say you did nothing wrong. Will did nothing wrong. Carrie has done nothing wrong. It's all on me. I have a terrible, dark sense of humor, okay? I just want everyone to know that. And you can hate me or love me or whatever, but I don't blame any of you guys for anything. And now I'll shut up.
Me.
Okay. So what were we just saying? Do you remember what we were?
They don't even know what the hell they were talking about. You know why? Because TJ is an abuser, in my opinion. This is what abusers do. They fucking confuse you. You don't even know what's going on. Because this asshole needs to just constantly apologize about shit he keeps doing.
I'm just saying because I'm having trouble keeping on going back when he comes back. We were talking about Jason and the fact that he was doing better.
Yeah, for that short period of time.
Right, and so, that's what we were talking about. CPS.
Like that.
No, me neither. Me neither. I don't either. So what I remember now, what I was asking about was the
And guys, like, just don't get me wrong. It's just child abusers like this make me sick. People that hurt kids make me sick. Oh, you know, especially an autistic kid. And TJ, if you don't know that 15-year-old in your chat's autistic, then you shouldn't be doing these streams. How long have you been doing these streams about Shani and Rev, and you don't even know who is who and what's going on? Then you shouldn't do it. You are not prepared. If you need someone to always be there to rile you back, reel you in, and tell you how fucked up you sound, then you shouldn't be making live streams.
Yeah.
Situation with CPS. So did that, you know why that came to happen when it did? Was that something y'all... Because her story is that she's sick and that this was all because she was very, very ill and couldn't care for you.
CPS was coming for a while to help us with food, but we kept running out over and over again because the both of them, mostly Jason, would have these massive binging sessions where they'd blow through half of the food in the house.
Really?
There was also, you know, the incident where Jason kicked my brother in the ribs, and that resulted in, you know, a whole mess happening.
Right. And he claims now that he did not kick him. But regardless
he did. He did.
Yeah, I believe that.
From the other room.
Well, the thing is...
Wow. He heard it from the other room.
You guys...
Then if he heard it from the other room, then that means Big heard it from the other room too. And she let it go. Why didn't she go in there and tell him to stop? Like, seriously, like, no one can control Jason. No wonder why they had to be taken.
Did have to go to the emergency room the next day to be checked out, I guess, or Zachary did, and he did have marks, did he not, on his ribs?
I don't know. I do not remember.
Okay. That's fair.
I'll go ask.
I don't remember. No, well, if he may or may not remember. And it's not that big of a deal. I just, wondered about that because this is,
Oh, he did. Okay.
Okay, he did. Yeah, well, see, the thing is that, Jason, when he got out, he did a stream where he admitted that he kicked him.
Yeah.
In the car.
And the police report states that he was kicked. Your mother states that he was kicked. You stated, he stated. So I don't know, now that's been the story, for years. And then it wasn't until recently Now all of a sudden he's saying that
Yeah.
that didn't happen and that he just hit him, which in my opinion, even if it was true, would still be abuse. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. But is that the only time he's gotten physical with one of you guys?
No. There was another time, I don't remember exactly when. Oh yeah, I remember. I told my mom to stop fighting because they were doing it over and over again, multiple times a day for weeks straight. She came in there. She got angry with me, started stomping over. I can imagine you can imagine how horrifying that is with how big she is.
Yeah. Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Told
yeah.
me to give my devices, said I'm not giving it back. And then what Jason did, actually, I'm not 100% sure if it was during this moment or not. My mind's kind of foggy about it, but
Yeah, and I bet. And again, that's because that's the coping mechanism.
he kicked me to the floor and started stomping my head in right
Wow.
towards
No.
Dude, if he already did this, then why did your mother make it such a problem when the police were actually called, when he did it to your younger brother? Why didn't anything, see, nothing was ever said prior. And not only that, Will just said in this video that she told him not to call the fucking police. See, that is fucking child abuse. Everything everyone's saying, all this bullshit's bullshit, talk with no proof. But this kid is still a child in my eyes. He's got his 15-year-old brother in the chat. And they're talking about when he stomped Will to the floor. Now, see, I knew it was both of them. Because, come on. You don't just hit one kid. And both those kids were malnourished, skinny, and afraid. And now I know why. And like I'll always say, it's not their fault. It is so not their fault. But, my God, this is so messed up. He's kicking his head like a ball, like a soccer ball. Jason, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you only did 13 days, and you've abused both these kids on separate occasions, and you only had to do 13 days in jail. This guy should be in jail still, in my opinion. He's off the fucking hook. But I don't understand that the mother, Shani, didn't attack him when he did this. She sits there and watches. The fuck? Like, I don't get it. She whipped Jason for less, and that I'll never understand. Like, if you're not gonna fight for your children, but you're gonna fight for a Baja Blast, you're gonna fight because, like, that just confuses me.
And
What?
I had this big lump on the back of my head for multiple days. My vision was like all red. I could barely focus on anything. And
Oh my god.
my mother
is
suddenly just she
terrifying.
switched up and she told him, like, why did you do that? You could have killed him. What is wrong with you? And because he was in a manic episode, he just did not care at all. And
Did TJ just burp? That nasty motherfucker. Man, I love that. Was Jason bipolar and out? He's in a manic episode. Why did he say I get to shield him from police? So you can do whatever you want, but as long as you say you're in a manic episode, then that's fine. I mean, again, I'm not saying that towards Will, but like just to Shani, like how? Why? You let this guy beat your kids, and you had Chris, who never laid a hand on them. Why? Was the $700,000 worth it? Was that $700,000 really worth it? You had a couple years of spending like it's no tomorrow, and then when the money dries up, he beats the shit out of your children.
had no regard for what happened.
That's oh my god.
I'm sorry, everyone in chat that just had to hear that. Like seriously, like I am, especially the parents out there. We knew, we wish we were wrong, but we knew.
he should have went to jail for that. I mean, she should have called the police. That should have been it. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's why it's like, just like on the stream not long ago when you came in there and he was calling you a bitch, and she started crying and whatever.
Yeah.
But I knew, I was like, it's not real, because she's gonna in a few minutes be completely fine with him again. And that's one thing. It's like, you talk to my son like that, like, you're never gonna speak to him again. Like,
Yeah.
it's above and beyond. And then to know that there was all this physical abuse that was going on, she saw it, did nothing. And then even when you got old enough that you were like not gonna allow him to do that to your younger brother, then
Yeah.
she's telling you, don't call. Like,
Also,
that just
I
blows my
am
mind.
seeing the comments in the chat that I probably got a concussion.
Oh yeah.
It definitely does resonate with a lot of the symptoms of a concussion. Like, I do remember my memory being very hazy for the next few days, so that's probably the case. But
Yeah. Which is terrifying. I mean, I can't even.
I'm fine. So
Yeah, but
I don't
still,
think it
it's
affected
just.
me. But still,
Can I remind everybody that this is a
Oh,
podcast
God.
with multiple people on there, and everyone that's like, someone should shut up so someone else could talk. Like, you can go fuck yourselves. Go the hell away. This is not. If Will wanted to do this on his own channel, he could. He chooses to be here because he feels comfortable here.
How could he be comfortable with you fucking interrupting every 2 minutes between pours? What the fuck are you talking about? He doesn't feel comfortable around you, you abuser. You another abuser of children. But you see, don't get me wrong, TJ. Your abuse is mental. You're a mental abuser. I've met 1,000 dudes like you, dude bros. I think you're so tough with your crooked mohawk. Like, no, you're not. And if people are telling you to shut up in your chat, first of all, I love that. Karma's great. Second, maybe you should listen, right? If it's a lot of people, definitely listen. It's not like one or two you can time out. It's a lot. Because every time you talk, dude, you just ruin the flow and stuff that was being talked about. It's like, wow, we just heard something really serious. And then you come in and fuck it up. Just shut up, you asshole.
Because we treat him
did-
like a goddamn, like, do we not treat you like just a normal person?
No.
Like, all these people, they're like,
I mean,
Carrie,
yeah,
shut
no,
up.
I'm not
TJ,
really
shut up.
upset
It's
again.
the Will
I just
show. No, Will could do this if he wanted to. Okay?
TJ,
He is not doing it, and he can do it
TJ,
how he wants to.
He's not even letting Will talk. Shut up, TJ. Shut up, Stacy. Shut up, you loser. Shut the fuck up. Let Will speak. Let him fucking talk.
However he wants to. He doesn't have to be here.
Oh my god.
Enjoy.
I'm so sorry.
Now I'm going to
You
shut up
don't need to
again.
work.
Like, once, 30 seconds every 10 minutes is not the worst thing you've ever heard. All right? So go ahead. I'll shut up again.
Is that why you're doing that? So everyone knows, remembers that it's your stupid podcast, parentheses, because I don't feel like it's a podcast at all. Podcast is usually for audio, not visual. So it's a YouTube channel, a shitty one at that. But is that why you're interjecting once every 10 minutes for 30 seconds? And all you do is come with your negativity and bullshit, man. And you must be a peach to live with.
Yeah.
You just don't waste your time or energy on those people, though, like, because they're just gonna
Yeah.
talk shit. They're just here to try to talk shit. Just ignore them, because when you react, you're giving them what they want, basically.
But they're giving me what I
and
want.
Shani does the
So,
same thing,
whatever.
and she looks really dumb when she does it, because it's like, why is she trying to argue with these people? You know what I
You
mean?
know, it's like when you've been to a bar and you've dealt with 100 dumbass dude bros like TJ. They're so drunk, they're pissing in their pants. They don't know up from down. They think they're the coolest guy in there, and they're not. It's just so pathetic. You know, that's what I hear when I hear his fucking dude bro voice. I just hear another guy that thinks that they're so cool when it's just another loser that's sitting there drunk. No one wants to deal with them. No one wants them home because he's failed at life. He's failed at being a human being.
Oh, just saying, like it's.
I get it.
It's a
I
troll.
get it. I'm just saying, like, it's literally my show.
Oh, it's my
Like
show.
I'm not like I didn't beg for Will to. I didn't pay him.
No,
I didn't
but
pay. I
it's-
don't pay
now that
you.
he's
But at the
here-
same
now
time,
that
like
he's here-
I'm gonna have my opinion about shit. And if you don't like that, this ain't the show for you. You can get lost. I don't need to block you.
Well,
like
I think it's just that people want to hear Will, and like let's just make it,
sure.
Will
And but I mean, like.
TJ, you use people for views. You always have, you always will. You can't do a show by yourself because you suck or you're boring. And you use people for views. Before Carrie came onto your channel, nobody was watching. You got like, what, 20 people? And you would be edgy and say racial slurs. That's you. That's your channel. And I'm sure eventually if you came back, that's what would be you again. Because you suck. So yeah, you're not paying anyone, but you use people for views.
You will, or am I like okay?
I mean,
I'm not going to ask
honestly,
if I'm
I
interrupting
don't.
too much because that's a yes. But what I'm saying
kinda
is
just
like,
wanted
do
to
you feel like you don't?
Dude, this kid can't even speak. Am I interrupting? Like, dude, you just answered your own question.
have your voice heard here?
when you're talking
mean-
over him.
Yeah, and it's not even, and he's talking over. He's got notifications. Can you imagine? It's like, all right, guys, I'm going to tell you about the secret of the universe. Now, the secret of the universe is going to be 2 plus 2 equals. It's like what? No one can hear because my fucking notifications keep going off. Shit, man.
I honestly, like, I think the worst part is really just when you're commentating about them telling you to
troll.
stop. I think you should just continue on
Right?
and not worry about it.
All right,
Other than
advice
that,
taken.
fine.
Advice taken.
Advice taken. No.
I'm not
There we go.
impossible to get along with. Advice taken, and I'm going to let you guys continue on. I really am trying to be better. I'm trying.
No, you're not. No, you're not, TJ. And again, I think some people do things so fucking abhorrent and horrible that they tell on themselves. And this was your moment of you telling on yourself. This was your moment of making a fool out of yourself because you're a horrible person. You make fun of people with diseases and ailments. You make fun of anyone to justify that hole in your soul that you can't fill up with alcohol or women or even your children. How sad. You know? I figure you would have tried to been a better father because you're adopted, right? That's what you said. You're adopted. That's how you can like, be like, hey, well, it's okay. I'm adopted. I get it. Try to connect. But there's no connection there, man. You're a void. You're horrible. And sometimes horrible people like yourself tell on yourself, just like Jason does, because in the back of your head, you know how horrible you are. And I think your brain is trying to stop you from being horrible and making you, by forcing you to show your ass. And, this should be a wake-up call, man. You need fucking rehab, stat.
I'm trying. I'm trying to be better. I am not perfect, but I really do appreciate. I appreciate you. I appreciate Carrie. I appreciate your brother Zach. What I don't appreciate are the things that have been said about you guys, and it does affect me in a certain way.
The only things that are being said about them are from you, big boy. They're from you. Fucking shag carpet. Look at this. Look at this bedroom. Does this make all the women wild? Fucking leopard. You got a... Oh my God. Oh God. Dude, seriously, this is like a predator room. You know, when every time women have said they went to some dude's house and they're like, "You want to come out? You want to come to the secret room where the magic happens?" This is what I picture. Fucking some leopard stuff, skin here, a leopard on the wall, and then just a random towel because hey, things might get messy.
I'll shut up and let this continue going on. All right, I love you guys.
Well,
thank you. Go ahead, William.
You know, I don't know if my mom is watching this or not. I kind of hope that she.
Renee says it looks like Quagmire's room. Giggity giggity. I know, right? He probably has like some blowjob machine in the corner. I mean, allegedly, of course, but yeah, Quagmire's room. He's got a leopard on the wall. I mean, come on, man. Like, TJ, you talk so much shit, and you have that. Like, you could say what you want about Nick Bravo, but you know, you added to that craziness. Fucking leopard print on the wall.
If you are hearing,
I bet she will at some point.
When she does start watching, can you guys please talk about it in the chat so I can directly speak with her?
Do you want to speak with her?
Not directly, but I do want
through a stream.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Like you would?
Yeah.
So what is it that? Let me ask you, and I'm not trying to pressure you to do anything.
Yeah.
What is it that you're kind of maybe a little apprehensive to do it? Would you be comfortable doing it on a panel with other people, or no? That would still make you feel like are you a little bit
if she was in there with me, then no.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't think you should ever panel up with your mother because that definitely would be a shit show. And no one's business, definitely. You know, you guys need to speak privately. And that shit that your mother was saying about she didn't want to do supervised visits with you, that's why the state wants you to do the supervised visits, because they don't want you to be abused further by your mother. And she doesn't like that because she wants to control the narrative. So I think you should stick to the private supervised visits, if any. Visits at all. I think doing an online live stream will turn very bad very quickly because there's a lot of emotions for sure, you know, and of course we're all human beings here. We all feel a certain way about this stuff.
But
right.
It's an issue for her.
You just don't want to be around her, correct?
Yeah, I don't want to be around her.
Don't want to be, yeah, and I don't blame you at all. And
I want her to know she needs to get over her head. She needs to stop letting Jason manipulate her, because that is exactly what he is doing. He has been doing this for years, and he is doing it to the absolute worst extent that I've ever seen. The fact you are genuinely believing that I would do something
Coke.
as
even
absurd
the fucking stoner said that.
Oh my god, because I'm like, what? Coke? He's doing coke? No, that's stupid TJ with the stupid notifications again. But no, Will, no one believes that. But now I think I'm understanding what you're trying to say, that, you know, that Jason has been taking your mom, who's mentally ill, and feeding her. Well, he's been feeding her, but also feeding her this bullshit about you. I think I understand what you're trying to say.
Harm my brother in that type of way is repulsing.
Right. It's ridiculous. I mean, and she's so clearly doing it out of revenge for the fact that you're speaking up for yourself.
Yeah.
Which is that's how badly she cares about what people online think, you know. Yeah. And she wants everyone to think she's this perfect mom. She tried to put, and especially when she still had you guys, you know, she really tried to push that she was like, you know, this really cool, awesome mom. And one thing they were saying yesterday that really threw me for a loop, and I know is most likely not the case. They were talking about the food. Now, a few minutes ago, you said
that's
he would binge. He was binge. So it was projection on their part.
It was
projection.
Right? Yes, they would binge eat. We would not.
I believe you too, 100%. The weight.
Bam. She would binge. They would binge eat. They would not. Yeah. I called it. And again, I didn't want to be right about that, but the portions that Big was eating at the, especially at the restaurant, and then Jason was yelling at you guys because you wanted to play some arcade games at an arcade. Crazy, right? A kid wants to play at an arcade that you brought him to. Yeah, I saw that you guys barely had anything if you were sharing a plate at all, and Shani had many plates plus dessert. It was like 5,000 calories. It was insane.
I mean, it's you would have to be blind to believe what they're saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because let's
not
look
not
at
to
her.
interject too much, but Will, are you 600 pounds?
Shut the fuck up.
No.
I don't think so. I think that we can
No.
all tell who's been eating all the food. All
Right.
And
Well,
I'm
they
going to
were
shut up
even
again.
underweight.
Dude, they just established that, dude. Okay, man, are you wet brain, TJ? We might get a TJ arc where he's in the corner, like Jason, because he's that bad. I didn't realize how bad of a drunk you are. But damn, like they just established that, and you're just reiterating because you're stupid.
Make everyone happy. My show, but I'm going to make everyone...
My show, my leopard on the wall. Fucking dickhead. Dude, nobody likes you, TJ. No one has ever liked you. The only reason you ever had an audience is because you had Carrie in there. Make no mistake. You want to prove me wrong, bitch? Do solo streams. I've been doing them forever. Why don't you do one? See how many people you get in. See how many people like your content. See if you're actually funny. See if you get donations. It's so funny. You are such a little baby. You're such a little drunk baby. It's funny, but it's also sad and pathetic. A guy that's almost 50 on the wrong side of 40. Have to be such a baby. It's my show. It's mine. Guys, it's mine. Okay, I'll let them talk and I'll be quiet because no one wants to hear me. But it's mine.
I'm happy.
They were even, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, William, but weren't you guys underweight when you were taken? And put in a foster
we were.
care? Yeah.
Was there anything that you wanted to add, TJ?
He's a dickhead.
Chime on in,
I'm...
TJ.
I think we all
have any
know.
questions?
I think we all know that you guys were underfed and that Shani is the one taking in all the food.
You said that already. Fuck, man.
I'm drunk now. I'm drunk now.
Can you have anything else to say? Oh, come on, TJ. Come on. No, don't go away upset. Like seriously, he's like a drunk 50-year-old man. It is so pathetic. All you do is bitch.
After you guys were gone, did you see how skinny Jason got?
Yes, I did.
God, yeah, it was scary.
Oh
So
wow!
that's-
It took about 40 minutes for him to come up with a coherent thought. Good for you, man. Good for you.
After they got rid of the worry of moving you guys out to worry about feeding you, and still, I could count this dude's ribs while Shani maintained her weight.
See, what he did was he wouldn't eat for days, and then he would binge eat massive amounts. That's what he did at the house, and I'm assuming he continued to do that, but because they had less access to food since we were gone, she started getting angry with her, and with him, and she started harassing him to not eat food. So he likely ended up starving himself as a result.
So, man, like we all thought, she was manipulating riffraff to let me get it. I'm hungry. Well, I'm hungry. I didn't eat. It's just like the cookie incident. It's the same shit. But, that's why that dude was holding on to those jars of peanut butter. That's probably all he had. Can you imagine being with someone like that? They could have went to a food pantry at any time. It is really confusing to me why he couldn't just eat a can of friggin' soup.
Wow.
I mean, that's just the theory. I don't know for sure.
Dude,
No.
TJ, why are you getting so like are you beating off to this? Oh, I'm sorry, TJ. I didn't know that the fact hearing that Shani was eating and Jason starving himself is turning you on. But like this kid is pouring his heart out. Can you keep it in your pants until the show's over?
I think
Sure.
you're right.
Based on what I know.
Hey,
think you're
Carrie,
right.
can you
I
drop
saw
me
him.
the link for the cookie fight animation? And I think it's
Oh.
a
Oh
perfect
my god. Yeah. Cookie fight. Yeah, perfect. Dude, like why don't you keep the video going? And when they get to that, if they're going to play that, I'm going to fast forward cuz we've all seen it and I don't think Will, like I don't understand. Like, this is just let Will speak, dude. God, you suck, TJ.
time for it right now.
Okay, yes, I will grab that, sir.
That one is great.
Look,
Oh, he's
I
already
can't
seen
apologize
it.
enough,
It is
guys. I have a
very good.
terrible.
It is
I'm
very
terrible
good.
about everything. I interview terribly. I have a terrible sense of humor.
You're fine.
You're
I just
fine,
want
you're
you guys to
fine.
know
I would say drink every time he apologized, but then you'd be as drunk as him.
Don't
that,
worry
like,
about
it.
I really am coming from a good place. And
No, you're not. You're not. You are coming from money. You're coming from, I'm going to make some money off this kid. That's where you're coming from.
whether you hate me or not is
We
fine.
know.
But let's
TJ, you
shut
don't
the
need to
Carrie.
defend
I don't need
yourself.
your approval. I need Will's approval.
Wow.
He's telling you to stop.
Okay,
You're not
good enough.
listening.
Good enough for me. All right, so let's
There's
play
the
this
link.
video and have a
Jeez.
nice little break from this bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. It's in there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast forward.
So good. And I'll drop the link for Sloth.
How much money have I paid you, Will?
Again with this, how much? Dude, you're never going to pay him anything. I believe M60, you're not even going to give that kid half. You're not going to give him nothing. Because you grifted this. You grifted this kid that got abused, you piece of shit. He was talking to you, thinking that maybe, I don't even think he was here for money at first. I think he just wanted someone to speak to. And this is what you do.
0. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have it.
I didn't even know
Hold
your
on, two
Cash
days
App,
old.
but I offered it last
Yeah.
time. I am
I
trying.
declined it.
That money. Zach.
It's hard for me. I guess I'm just not a good person, and I'm not good at doing this than when I talk
Stop
to you.
beating yourself up.
No, like I
This is not.
I'm just
Oh,
not
this
as
is
good
right.
at
God, is this... So this podcast has just turned into a drunken, crying pity party. How long has it been a drunk... I don't watch this fucking dude. I can't stand him. He's annoying as fuck. He lies. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. But has it been like this? Like, I saw a video of like a compilation every time he tells Carrie to go fuck herself. And I'm like, dude, he's said it more than once or twice. He's said it a bunch of times since last year. Like, how long has this shit been going on? And like, for real, I would have been like, TJ, if you want me to do videos with you, you got to go to rehab. Because you have a problem. Like, you got to, like, you have, like, this main character syndrome, man. Like, it's not all about you. You have this kid on, you're grifting off of him, off of what he knows, and you can't stop. And if you can't, dude, then you have a problem. You can't stop like you can't stop drinking.
at doing it this way. I'm used to doing it my
Don't worry
way.
about it.
Your way is shit. You don't have a way. Your way is using people for views, getting them on, and then when people don't want to hear you because they're not even there for you, you get mad. I'm sorry for that realization. I'm sorry that no one likes you. But it's true. Isn't that the reason why you have these people on? Because they don't like you? And now because you got faced with that fact, slapped you in that stupid head of yours, you're mad. Well, it's the truth, man. None of these people like you. All these subscribers you have, all the views you have are not because of you. You are the boring part of your podcast. You're the bad part of the podcast. I mean, I don't think it's funny at all. It was funny when Omni was there. And you pushed that dude away. And then now it's just boring. and it's sad, and you just refuse to you refuse to release control.
And
Don't worry about it.
I have terrible jokes and all that shit, but I really do care about you, and I want you to do well. So anybody that is considering giving me $5 right now, give it to Will. There's his Cash App. I really mean that. And I'm not paying him to do this, but I would love for you to get something out of all of the heartache that you've been through. I really do mean that.
Young Black Economist, I do want to say, I hate to inform you, but I like dudes. I don't think I'm going to get very far getting a woman.
Well, I'm sorry, Will, but I'm taken, and I'm 44. I don't date
God,
bullshit.
no.
See, another bad joke. It's terrible.
What? Dude. Okay, 44. Okay. He's halfway to 50. Sorry, semantics, but dude, why? Why? Dude, you are so fucking weird. And you talk to him on the DL, right? Private. You swear you're not, in your quagmire cave. You're talking to some 18-year-old privately, drunk off your ass, I'm sure. But why do you do this? Why are you like this? Who touched you on the doll? Let's show me on the doll. Where did it happen, DJ? Like, you're messed up, dude. You are so messed up. And you think just yelling at someone or talking over them is you winning an argument. It really isn't, man. It's just showing people how pathetic you are.
I can't stop. I can't stop. Just watch this shit and let me shut up.
Lord help me.
But I wanted to go on Carrie's channel and talk about this.
Chat is something about his PayPal or his Cash App being a different name. That's because he doesn't use his name like that and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why it's different than his legal name. He doesn't really want his legal name out there, and that's why the problem that Shani doxed him a couple. So that's
right.
why it's a different name.
Yeah.
So, don't worry, we're not tricking him or anything like that. It's going to him.
The dude is on our stream and telling us about this shit.
Oh, I'm just letting them know because they were asking why it was a different
anyone
name.
that's wondering, 100%, and I will be donating to that Cash App after this stream.
Yeah. Let me see that proof and receipt.
$5 for every bad joke, so I owe you like $25 so far, easily.
Believe it. The guy looks like he needs a sandwich in the worst way, and she's so.
Oh God. Let me just go past this, because again, they don't even show the video. He doesn't put it out there, so we can just pass that. And the thing is, Will even said he saw this. All right, here we go.
Resulted in her gaining a lot of weight. And gaining that, and I'm assuming that's probably still the case now because she.
What the hell is the music?
is losing weight very slowly.
Right. And do you think she's actually on or?
She did say she was diagnosed.
God, was that just a whole notification? My God, TJ, you are bad at this.
With diabetes, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, I believe that.
She has it because she's, diabetic.
Right.
Type 2.
Right. Is she live
Bob
right now?
on TJ's knob.
I don't know. She probably is, and she's probably like.
She is.
Oh
she is
God.
live right now. I'm sorry, I stepped out for a cigarette.
Good.
No, you're fine.
You're all good.
It's hard for me to be looking at the fucking chat right now. I apologize.
Oh, what's wrong? TJ, your new girlfriend doesn't allow you to smoke inside because she feels like you're gonna light the carpet on fire. You know what? I don't blame her.
Yeah, my ear tumor's alright.
God, he does.
This motherfucker talk about
He does
invalidated
not
by
look
his chat.
well.
I'm being invalidated by my chat.
Oh,
who
They hate
cares?
me.
Live
They hate
for
me.
it.
It's fine.
No.
Don't
I'm
hate
okay.
you.
I'm okay to be hated. Like I'm a big
I was
boy. I
gonna
can
ask-
take it.
can you imagine? Can you imagine this guy talks shit about this kid's mother for a living, right? Besides being a fucking fry cook, and the son of the mother he talks shit about that he gets donations from has to be like, it's okay, man. It's okay. I'm here for you, TJ. What world are we living in where the mother that you talk shit about son has to fucking have your back and no, it's okay, TJ, you are fucking sad, dude. You are sad. Like, I heard you really showed your ass in this stream, but my god, you need to, again, you need to get help. You need to go to rehab. But no matter what, I don't like you. I'll never like you. You lie too much. You don't show any receipts. You make fun of people because that's how you feel like you can make your channel bigger. Like, I don't do any of that shit. People want to watch, they watch. They don't want to watch, they don't want to watch. But I'm not going to manipulate people. There's a too much manipulation and backstabbing going on around here for years, and I'm not part of that. Hey, seriously, I am not part of that. I'm not part of the blood sports. I think that all that shit's stupid. None of us, there's some people I feel are better than others, but I'm leaving that shit at the door because it's energy that I just don't have the time for.
William.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
About the food thing. So
Yes.
in that, when she was calling in the cookie fight, now granted that was meant to be funny and stuff, but
Yeah.
she said that he was binging, and that clicked in my mind when I heard that, because I'm like,
Yes,
wait a minute,
he did binge
she's
eat, that is
actually
true.
kind of telling the truth then about that, because it sounds funny because she's so big
Yeah.
that she would be calling him out for binging eating it, but from what you're
And
saying, he did.
You'd
do
assume
things
like she
that.
would be lying about that too, but no, I remember he would have those massive binging sessions. That's just something that he did.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to bring up the taco situation. There was one time they made tacos. We had like 20 of them. We had a bunch of them left over. We had about 15 or so left over. I come back in the morning, all are gone but one.
Whoa. Wow. And you were saying she hoards food, like in the room or whatever?
Yeah,
She would hoard the food
hoarded.
away?
Just like she did in Colorado. Hey, shit, I don't know. My wife has gone hungry feeding people because that's what you do when you're a parent, right? They eat first and then you eat. If there's a party, the children come up to the table first, then you eat, not the other way around.
Junk food.
And that's why I love who I'm with, because they're not a piece of shit.
And I'm pretty sure it's because she had like a sweet addiction.
Yeah.
So that
yeah.
was feeding into it. And, I remember during those 2 weeks, whenever I'd go to the store, she would ask me to get like sweets and all that for herself.
Really? I remember that she was
Like
making
candy?
me go to the store because
I mean,
Rev was
there was
not
no
there.
other choice. Like,
Right.
I don't think she would have been able to walk all the way over there. And, I was the only like person who was responsible enough. And honestly, I really did enjoy going to the store. It was very nice. It was a nice refresher. I was able to go
Getting it
outside
out.
once.
Oh, God. That's just... He's saying that he liked going to the store and doing chores like this for his mother because then he got a mental break, which I'm going to need after this stream. Guys, listen, you got kids out there, make sure you hug them today. And I hope everyone's having a good day. And thanks for joining me on this Monday. Okay? Even people that don't like me, I don't care. I hope you're having a good day. Let's continue.
Yeah.
I was
Were
able to
they
communicate with people, even if I
were they
wasn't.
weird
able to
about that? Like, were they weird about letting you go outside of the home by yourself and stuff? Or it was just something you hadn't
but
really done?
my mother was very protective about it. She would often tell me, like,
You okay with us calling you a toe?
God, those fucking notifications.
what was I gonna say?
Dangerous or something?
Yeah, that it's dangerous. That's also why she didn't let me into like in-person school for a
Right.
while.
Now, you did go to regular school up until a point, right? Like when
Yeah.
Till
when
2020.
you moved to Pennsylvania, or was it before then?
Yeah, we were able to go back after we went into foster care, but
Right.
that was
And-
the situation.
So y'all were in regular school when you were in Colorado, though, right?
For a bit, then we moved to
Okay.
online during COVID.
Okay, and that's when everything changed.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we weren't allowed to go to like the mixed education thing that we were doing either.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, TJ, is there anything you want to say? I don't want you to like feel like you don't have to speak.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
talk about
quiet.
that.
I have nothing but
You okay
like,
with us
bad
calling you a toe?
jokes. And
It's
like,
okay.
like, look, I told you it would be different tonight, and I got most of that shit out of my system earlier, and
Okay.
I really do want you to be able to tell your story. I really mean that.
I mean, if you crack a joke or two, it's fine. I mean, this isn't like the most serious thing ever for me.
It's not, and I want. Can you?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and tell everybody that, like, when we talk privately, it's not like this?
Ew.
Tito.
What does that mean? Can you tell teenager? Can you tell the audience when we're speaking privately and I'm whispering sweet nothings into your ear that it's not like this, okay? I'm not making fun of your mom. I'm not making fun of you, Dude, stop. Just stop. You are such an embarrassment, TJ. Like, seriously, like, you had one coherent thought throughout throughout this whole thing. And then you go back to, can you tell people, like, your approval and your search for approval is so sad, man. You are such a little man, aren't you? You are such a little man. I love that for you. You can't handle this, can you? You probably can't handle not streaming, not getting people to watch you and everything. And I'm glad. This is called karma, okay? Because guess what, TJ? You fuck around, you find out. And you're finding out. And you really need rehab. But I need this effect. I need is really pathetic, man. Like, seriously. Is that why you go through so many girlfriends? Is this what Missy was talking about? I think so. Now it's all starting to make sense because you constantly need approval.
Like, I feel like I'm playing a character when I do this, but I'm really...
You just be you. That's all that I really want to say. Like,
I apologize. I've told some terrible jokes.
Yeah.
I know people are like, fuck this guy. Like, but it's who I am. This is like the whole point of this podcast, and I'm not used to interviewing people.
Then you shouldn't have done it. And this is your second attempt, right? That's what was said in the beginning. Your second attempt. And you can't even get it right because you're drunk. Why don't you try to talk to him stone sober? Why don't you pre-record it? Why don't you have a little script, talking points, bullet points, they call it, TJ. I know fry cooks don't know what talking points are. They're called bullet points. There's a little black dot next to it, you know? Fucking idiot. Jeez, man. But yeah, cry about it. Like, sorry, TJ, nobody likes you. You use another creator to get people to come to your channel. They're only there for her, not you. You know this. And I think having Will on and having all these people telling you to shut up really cemented that into your thick, thick skull. And I am so glad for you, man. Like I said, I've been waiting because I was told how much of a house of cards you were. That one good push and you'll crumble. I was told to wait. And I'm glad I did, because I could have made other videos about you so many times for every dumb shit you said about me without any proof or anything. But again, what would you have done? You would have made a video and go back and forth. But now, since now everyone knows exactly how fragile you are, it just makes it that much sweeter.
Don't worry about it, TJ.
I just want everyone to know that I'm not like
I'm
gonna be like that. No, I'm gonna be called out for these jokes. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna be called out hardcore.
And like the thing is, I think he's gonna say more disgusting jokes because I heard he said something about his dick to Will, and I'm like, dude, you already said that you were taken. You already threatened his brother Zach, who's in the chat 15, and then for 10 minutes after you said it, he's still trying to apologize because you fucking opened up that nightmare of a memory in his head. That's not a joke, douchebag. That's a horrible memory. You want to talk about the times you got beat by your parents or whatever before they, before they kicked you to the curb? No, you probably don't. So why would you want to talk about that with Zach? Why would you want to threaten him? Because he's an autistic child that was in your chat spamming. Like, it's almost like you don't know what you're doing. It's almost like you don't know these people. You don't know who Shani is. You don't know who Jason is. And you just went with it to grift. Maybe it is.
Care about that. This is not my entire life, but I just want you to know that, like, our support. What was it? 43.2?
He knows that. He knows it, though.
43.2?
The fuck does that mean?
Keep doubting it.
No. But I want everyone else to be there for you. 43.2s.
We can't force anybody to do anything. We can't convince anybody. If they're not going to be convinced, they're not going to be convinced.
What's 43.2?
Quit worrying about them and just worry about Will. That's what we're here to do.
And I do. I'm here for you, bro. Like, I really mean it. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this, and I have a weird way of dealing with it, I guess.
TJ and Carrie's husband are best friends. I don't understand that, Wounded Puma. I don't understand that at all. If this asshole said what he said to my wife, there would have been issues. I mean, remember, there can be only so many issues when you're online, but fucking, to say the least, I'd be like, until you get yourself into rehab and apologize to my wife, I'm not streaming with you. I mean, to say the least, we can all be tough keyboard warriors around here, but like, there's nothing wrong with saying there was a line, you went past that line, and I'm not streaming with you until you apologize and go to rehab because you mentally are not there.
Some people laugh in really bad situations. I guess that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I'm not making fun of you or your situation or anything. Joking is the way I deal with it. And I really feel for you, man. I really do. And I want everyone to know that. And like, this will get ignored.
I do want everyone to know that. It doesn't matter what they think.
I want everyone to know that I'm not a complete piece of fucking garbage.
You gotta quit. But you're not going to convince them of that. So just give it up. Only worry about what William thinks.
It's not. It's because it's you, Carrie. You're used to it. Will is not. He doesn't know where I'm coming from. He's just joined this recently. And
he does know where you're coming from, though.
Dude,
he does. He's saying that over and over again. I've been telling you this entire
time. You're fine. Like, I understand
you're
joking.
As long as that's the case, then I'm good on all this. I'm good.
You're being paranoid.
I'm more worried about you than I am these random people in the chat. I want you to know that like everybody has your back. And I'll prove it to you right now. Hearts in the chat for Will, because no kid should ever have to go through this. Nobody ever. And it really does fuck with me. It breaks my heart.
Well, then maybe we shouldn't do this.
No, it's fine. I want to give him his voice. But I just want you to know that like this is my way of dealing with it is different than maybe everybody else's way of dealing with it.
God, he's still on there with this.
I really want you to know that people have your back, and I have your back. He's so fragile. It fucks with me a little bit. This is not something I planned for. Have I ever like been hitting you up trying to have you on the podcast?
God, he is like the guy at the bar. Like, have I ever asked you to go out with me before? Have I ever? Yeah, I know I said I had the condom, but I lost it. It's a condom. You think I could have a hole in my pants, It's a condom. I never asked you to go out before. Fucking
nasty, vicious, drunk.
Like, seriously, his excuses, man. And the thing is, he won't stop. I bet you this has been going on a long time. You just don't come out of nowhere, out of left field, and do this. You know what I mean? But you know what? Good. It was the beginning of the end for this stupid fucking podcast.
Oh,
No.
no.
Nobody's saying that.
No, people are saying that, Carrie.
No.
People literally are saying that. Not
a-
right here in our little
about it.
like thing, but like people
they're
say
doing it
that.
because you keep giving it a reaction. That's
Not
why
right
they're doing it.
Not right here, but where? In your brain? On a Discord? On Kiwi Farms? They're making fun of me. Yeah, that's what they do, bitch. They don't like you. What part of they don't like you do you not understand? What part of they were only there for everybody else but you do you not understand?
You're going to keep doing it because you keep reacting to it.
Well, it
that
messes
much
with
I know,
me,
'cause I've
the
done
idea
it.
of somebody.
Dude, you reap what you sow. You fuck around, you find out. You've been messing with people this whole time, thinking you were just gonna keep getting away with it, and now people don't want to deal with you. You can bitch and moan and cry about it, but again, TJ, you gonna do any solo streams? I bet you won't, because no one likes you. It's like, I figure you knew that. You know, if he was smart, he would just shut up and let them two talk.
Thinking that I'm you can think I'm a shitty person. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But the idea of using this kid, I mean, you're not a kid.
You're
18
not.
now,
You're not.
But like
that's the end of it. That is the end of it. You don't need to justify yourself.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
All right. If there's ever a time I needed to be listening to Dave Matthews,
all right.
It's right
could
now,
we move
definitely.
forward a little bit to what's happening
That's some
right
good vibe
now?
music, Dave Matthews Band, will bring you fucking.
Can you do that, TJ? There you go.
Yeah.
Can he?
Are you okay with us calling you a toe?
It's actually like kind of gross what she's setting the freaking video name to. Woman being invalidated and shamed due to disability awareness.
Why can I never do the things I enjoy?
I am not trying to invalidate nor... Okay, well... I don't know what... The fat jokes may have gone a little bit too far. But
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, that is his mother, but yeah, TJ, fucking laugh.
TJ, will you mod Michael? He's in the chat and he's texting me saying for you to mod him. He's under the something host. Where are you at, babe?
You know, TJ, you gotta think about this. Think about this the next time you talk shit about anybody, that it could come back to you. It's so funny. It's good, you could dish it out, but you can't take it. You are just like every other dude bro in high school. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. You can't take the hits. And if you can't take the hits, man, you shouldn't be doing this. This is not the thing for you. You are so thin-skinned when it comes to this. But for real, think about that when you're messing with all these other YouTube channels. And all these other people for no reason other than, I'll make fun of them. We all do the same thing, but I'll make fun of them. Think about that, though. Would you like it? And now it's happening to you and you don't like it. So just think about that. You won't even fucking live stream.
Leave a comment really quick in there so he can see you.
And I'll mod you real quick.
I think it's called the real host or something like that. Let me see. If I see him, I'll let you know. How about that?
All right. Thank you. Good enough.
I don't know. And then they whine about their feelings. Absolutely no consideration.
Well, I honestly, I can't deny the fact that I do feel bad for her, but at the same time, it's again, she's still not quitting.
Right. She's not making any change in any of them.
I want her to just get off. If she got off, I would get off. I would not continue talking about her anymore.
How do you think it's so important for her to do this? Like, what is it about this?
Because she's a low
so
cow.
addicted to? Do you know, or do you just?
I think it's
about
like
it too.
a desperation for fame because
I love that TJ's just randomly talking to someone or whoever in the background. Like, he has no respect for Will. None at all. You know, he can't even mute his friggin' mic.
I remember she's told so many times how she wanted to be a celebrity, how she wanted to be,
Yeah.
and all that.
She said something like that yesterday.
This is the type of attention she's getting. It's not good attention, but she likely feels like a celebrity because of it, so she continues to give into it. It's like, despite all of that pain, despite all of that, struggle that she's dealing with, she doesn't care because her ego is so, like, it's being flamed so much by the fact that she's getting all of this attention that she doesn't want to. And, with Jason, he's a narcissistic a-hole, and he wants everything to go his way. He wants to be the only one who gets attention with everything, so he, goes out of his way to demonize people, push as many people away as he can. Does everything he can to, make her more and more upset, more and more emotional, so she can
I just want my goddamn kids.
I gave you a
really chose them. Like,
I gave you a text on my other account. I didn't do it on a main account, but I gave you another text, and I told you to never talk to me again until you work on yourself.
And she owes you a big time apology for that shit she said about you today earlier. That there's no excuse for that ever.
No.
Ever. And that's why it's hard for me to have any sympathy for her, because when she says stuff like that, it's like, oh my God, like
That's something you can't just throw around casually.
No, not at all. That's the worst.
For you to expect
that's worse
to ever
than
talk to you
somebody calling
again.
a murderer.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the worst thing you can say about someone, and to just throw it out there. And shame on Rev for throwing it out there.
Everything.
And it's a jealousy thing against you. He doesn't want you guys to have a
Real quick, Michael, if you're listening to me, leave a comment in the chat real quick and I'll mod you.
Dude, that was like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He said that he was, I don't know, he's at the store, so I don't know.
Right. I know. Yeah, I tried to tell you don't come to my shit at all. Before you even came to my door.
Or my husband break up with me.
Like, again, I don't understand why they'd be watching a Rev and Shani video if they're trying to speak to the son about what he's been through and to tell a story. I would, if I was him, if I was Will, I would feel like that's in poor taste because I don't need to be reminded. And it would make me feel weird. And I wonder if Zach was still in the chat, being 15 and autistic and having to see his parents or see his mom and her boyfriend just act all nuts and lie about them and say that they're being groomed by people. Like, I don't believe that. That's, like, I've been silly in this stream, but, like, I don't believe that. Not for a second. I just think Will just is looking for an outlet, but TJ fucking exploited that. Because he's fucked up. Like, seriously, TJ, you really just need to understand, like, don't put it out if you don't want it to come back, You were so quick to attack people you didn't even know. And then when it happens to you, you freak out. But it's okay when you did it to other people. Like, I don't understand that. Make that make sense to me.
He stopped me.
What?
And then I fall in love with someone else.
What in the
My
world?
God.
Do you think she's under the influence of something?
I
one of
don't
them.
know. I think honestly,
Quantum.
it's
I
probably
agree.
sleep deprivation because she's literally
Yeah,
been
at
doing
this
it
point,
nonstop.
Jeez.
And
Yeah,
her eye
it
bags,
is.
you look at both of them, their eye bags are so massive. Like, I'm afraid they're actually going to harm themselves with how much they're doing.
Well,
And
she might be better off. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, one question I would want to ask Will for sure would be like, what else are they doing besides Delta 8 and drinking? Like, it's got to be, because people just don't act like this off of just Delta 8. Or are they taking the gas station heroin? Are they, is there anything else going on? What about that dealer down the street? You know anything about that? Because I don't believe it's, just what they're saying. But you know what? He brought up a good point here. They're sleep deprived. And I know people that are sleep deprived do definitely do crazy things.
Maybe she wants to go to the hospital almost, It's what it seems like, maybe. I mean, I think it might be the best thing for her at this point, but, I don't know. If she's claiming that it's dangerous to go or something, that's just crap she was saying last night, which doesn't make any sense. She was saying she was having heart pains and chest pains, and I'm like, yeah, you need to go to the hospital then. Like, that's serious.
Honestly,
she's refusing to go.
Pretty bad.
Do I text her? Do I go through that risk?
You know what? Here's the thing. Pause it really quick, TJ. To be honest, you know what I think? I think that this isn't something that you need to talk about necessarily publicly. And maybe it would be better for us to end this at some point and talk about it privately.
Yeah.
It's your life. You can do what you want to do, but I'm just telling you.
I'm down for that, and you can make your own decisions. By the way, you can leave or feel uncomfortable whenever. I'm still gonna keep talking crap about your mom.
It's okay.
Jeez, what an asshole! But when people come back at you, I love that for you, TJ.
Nature.
It's okay.
He's got that. But if you feel like you want to reach out to her, that's something I would like to talk to you about privately.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know why.
TJ, I don't think I ever asked. Did you used to know her before you started the podcast or anything like that? Because I know Harry did.
So I never talked to your mom personally. She knew of my channel because my previous channel had like a lot of subscribers.
Oh my God, it was just like the biggest channel ever, and I just abandoned it because I'm just edgy TJ. God, shut the fuck up. No, you were friends with the Geek Room, and that's how you knew that. Dude, can you just be honest about anything?
And she claimed that like she was into it when she was an atheist.
Yeah, she was.
Shit like that. And she claimed to have a big crush on me.
But
yeah,
I've
she says
never
that about
talked
everybody.
to her privately ever. In fact, it was like kind of a guilty pleasure to watch your mom be ridiculous for a long time, and it took years for me to finally bring that guilty pleasure into being something I talked about online. This podcast was meant to be like random crazy stuff from the internet. It wasn't a low-cow channel.
I'll get to your question in a second, Metal.
Yeah, it was just you just being edgy and saying slurs at first, right, with all your buddies, and then they left because you were like too much, and then here we are.
Yeah. Do you want to answer questions from super chats? Because I'll split the money with you. It's up to you.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Anything you're comfortable with.
That's fine.
Wow.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
She, from what I know of, I don't remember her body slamming us.
Oh, okay, that was something that G-Man said.
Yeah, don't switch me up with G-Man for Christ's sake.
Sorry,
what?
I didn't come out. I just said
I don't know. G-Man is. I don't know much about him.
He might be telling some lies too, eh?
G-Man claimed to have been there.
I think I did see all of the messages from the chat. I do definitely think that it's not a wise decision to talk to her because
she's nuts.
Again, like, she's manipulating me, but at the same time, there's just this, like, fleeting feeling that
she's your mom. You know, she's your mom, and that's gonna be that's why I was like, talking about it privately, just because it is such a sensitive
but
subject.
Even then, if I do talk to her, it's never going to be anything positive. It's never going to be anything that she wants. She's
I would say right now she's not in the right state of mind already, because she's clearly got to get help.
This is the most diluted I think I've ever seen her, and I saw her at her absolute worst during 2022.
Yeah, that's scary.
Man, I really want to know more about the G-Man stuff, because he claimed he saw them, both of them, when during that 13 days that Jason was in jail. So for him to be like, I barely knew him, I don't know. That's interesting. G-Man claims he was there. He dropped off, food and stuff, and drove Jason around. But I don't know. It's just interesting.
But I agree. It's the worst I've seen her too. And I've been, following this for like 3 years now, and I've never seen her this bad.
Do you think that you have not having like your opportunity to speak?
What did you say?
He doesn't even understand. Yeah, Will, I hear you, bro. I'm there with you.
I know I interrupt a lot, and but that's kind of the point of this podcast, is that we all like talk over each other.
No, you're talking over
gotta
people.
Quit trying to convince.
No. I'm asking Will directly.
Why?
Do you think that you have not had an opportunity to speak?
You're looping.
Will, do you think as drunk as I am? Huh? Do ya? Dude, you asked that question like 5 minutes ago, and then you asked that another like 5-10 minutes ago. Like, jeez, man, you need help.
You're looping.
No, it's a direct question that you can give a yes or no answer to.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, what? He doesn't even know.
I have gotten an opportunity to speak.
Good enough for me. All right, and I'm dropping.
You are being so self-conscious.
Dude, can you imagine what Will thinks? He doesn't know that dude's drunk off his ass. He probably thinks DJ's mentally ill. Poor Will. Will, I guarantee, bro, not every adult in the world is mentally ill, okay? All right? You just ran into a couple of them, but not every adult is mentally ill, bro. We all can have coherent thoughts, and we can speak those coherent thoughts to you.
Just about yourself. You can't
because I keep getting Carrie and I both are being told that like we are not letting you express yourself.
Yeah. See what
and
Carrie
that
is
shit
doing,
drives me crazy because I'm doing my best here, and it really does affect me because it makes me feel like
you reap what you sow.
Why they are doing it.
It's not about them. It's about how other people view his ability to speak his truth.
It's you,
that's what
man.
Me. I don't care. I know I talk too much.
The only time you're talking too much is when you're talking about how you're talking too much. Otherwise, you are.
You know what?
Exactly.
I'll take that. I'll accept that, and thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
You keep saying that, but then 5 minutes you bring it up again. This is
I see
he's
half
spiraling.
of the fucking comments are like you
quit
won't let him talk. And
you
it's
won't.
like, dude, like I'm not meant to make him a spectacle.
What?
Also,
he's not being.
Then why'd you have him on?
Oh shit!
Wow!
Why'd you have him online then? Why'd you not mute the notifications? Why? What is this for then? If it isn't for you to make money and views off of it.
I have to call this one out. Hold on.
Fuck yeah, I'm a stoner.
Oh?
What now?
Reupload Boy for $100 Canadian says, "Give this to Will. Cash App not available in my country." So Will, we've had this discussion about YouTube's cut and when I get paid.
But listen to that. Yeah, Will, I told you I would give you half. But guess what? Old daddy YouTube's going to take his 30% right off the top. And then, I got to get my VIG, and then, I got to give some to this and some to that. And then here's $20. So, you know what? Take care of that. Thanks for telling me your child abuse story.
This will be your money. 100% of that.
Bullshit.
I'm not trying to steal anything from you, just so you know. So hold me accountable, and I'll tell you what, call me out if I don't do it.
You're going to do it. I'm going to make sure that
I already know I'm going to do it. I am the guy you want to be talking to.
What does that mean?
Sorry.
I'm the guy.
Carrie, shut up so Will can talk.
What a baby.
Oh, my God.
I am so sorry, Will. Will's like, oh my God, I went from an abusive household into another one.
I just wanted to say everyone in total has given me $368 on Cash App. I just want to say,
wow. Okay.
Thank you so much. I didn't really need all of that too much, but it is really sweet of you all to help me out that much.
You deserve
I'm
that
blown away, and I am beyond happy about it.
Yes, because weren't you talking about earlier that you're kind of in
right?
for a new.
If it's not Cash App, if it's Cash App, then why not straight away transfer it? Exactly, because he wants to, we only get paid when it's through YouTube on the 21st of each month. So not all the donations he's getting through that annoying notification goes through through YouTube, and we only get that on the 21st of the month, and then YouTube takes 30% off the top. But yeah, if he was getting Cash App donations, which he probably was, he could definitely send those right to Will's Cash App, and maybe that's why he said, here, I'm just gonna put up Will's Cash App so you don't give it to me. But I definitely agree, if he got any Cash App for this stream, right away, he should have transferred that right over. Well, he did say that he was going to give him a Cash App donation, but who's to say if it's any less or more than what he got from this stream, in Cash App donations, I'm saying.
Computer?
Yeah, new computer, and for the most part, a new.
I would love so much for me to be able to, congratulate you, but apparently anything I say is terrible. So
TJ,
that money
God,
is,
you gotta stop.
it's a joke. It's not I can't even joke about my own failures.
How are we supposed to take it as a joke when you've been doing that the whole time?
Right?
Because it's all a joke. That's how. It's all a joke.
Then stop doing it.
You're
a
joke.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, it's pretty funny to me. I'm laughing pretty hard.
Because you're drunk.
A wish list? I do not have a wish list.
Yep.
Jeez.
Hey, but maybe you can make one at some point, and if you do and you want it shared, I would be happy to share it for you. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. If anyone deals with a drunk in real life, just seriously walk away. You can never convince them that they are in the wrong. It's best just to walk away and not try to have a conversation with them or call the authorities, because you're never going to change their mind. They're not in the right headspace.
And then people can buy you exactly what you need. And I mean, you could put that computer on there, and you might be surprised that somebody might actually just pick up the whole computer. I mean, I know there are a lot of people out there that really, really want to see you and your brother succeed 100%.
I appreciate it, but I would rather spend the money myself and figure out what I can get.
Do whatever you want with the money. It's your money to do with. And I cannot tell you guys how much I'm looking forward to Carrie getting her channel back she can take the heat that I'm taking right now.
God, shut up.
I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait for it. I'm taking heat that I don't even get paid for right now. You don't even understand. Everyone's like,
you got paid?
Just wait until it's just Carrie. Just Carrie, just wait for it. It's coming in a couple of days, right?
I don't.
This is the
You
real
don't think
TJ.
that I take heat from people?
No. Take all the extra heat.
What does that mean?
What do you mean extra?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, normally this podcast
Okay.
does a couple of hundred viewers, and we're doing almost 700.
Well,
And
TJ,
it's all
when
extra
we're
heat.
standing
Not
near
for
the
you.
lava and you're jumping yourself into the lava to try and get away from the heat, you're kind of doing that to yourself.
Oh no, it's
Right?
me, but
Right.
I love doing that. That's the whole point of this podcast. This is the
Okay,
problem
well-
with people who haven't been watching this
Oh
long
God,
enough.
here we go. with
I
the
You
thought the
don't
point was to
excuses.
understand.
interview
Like,
William.
I've been doing this to myself forever.
Okay, well, I thought this was about William. That's what I'm trying to focus on. That was it. That was my point. I don't care about the
Well,
chat. I
Carrie
don't
is
care
into
about any of
18-year-olds, so let's continue.
What the fuck, dude? See, why? I've never said shit like that. But why am I the asshole? And this motherfucker can just go, she's into 18-year-olds. Dude. And that's the thing. I don't understand how some people around here get away with so much shit. Other people are trying to walk away and they're nice about it, and then they're the asshole. I mean, shit, TJ. I'm just gonna keep. Let's go. We're almost done.
Oh,
I'm what?
a gift
I'm
for a
what?
bottle of booze.
She's like, I'm
What?
what? Yeah, right?
What did
Yeah, I
you
was
just
just
say?
gonna say,
Okay?
like, we can do that if you want free. I ain't
What?
gonna
I don't
touch it, but you
understand.
can
What
get
the
some
fuck
for
is
you.
even going on anymore?
Yeah,
I really
It's-
don't.
get some of those fucking Captain Morgan.
That was
cans.
uncalled
That's
for,
good
to
shit.
be honest. But that's all right.
I'm
I don't want to hear it. Just don't even. I don't want to hear sorry. I don't want to hear none of that because you just keep doing the same thing.
I know.
It's crazy.
Oh,
And no one would blame you for that either.
All right. Let me hear if anything
No
else.
offense to you, William, but I honestly, to be fair, I don't think that I don't know. I don't feel right about even watching this right now.
Yeah,
with
I think we
her
should
being this
get
way.
Yeah.
It's just-
off this.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll end the show right now. I'm not. I
You just like
can't
fall
even
into the
fucking
mic.
stoner
be,
said that, said,
like
fuck yeah, I'm a stoner.
slightly. Then I'm
William,
okay
it
with
would
that.
be
It's fine.
total
Will,
pleasure.
thank you so much for
God,
joining us.
you're
and
such a
seriously,
embarrassment.
Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to say, William, it's
Gary,
been a pleasure. You are such a bright young man, and I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but that's just the way that you need.
I just want to go
Fun.
move it.
And
Yeah.
whatever. If there's anything I can ever do,
Yeah,
Do you
absolutely. Thank you, Will. And
It's all right. I mean, take the
I'm
break.
terrible. I know I'm the worst.
Oh, gosh, shut up.
Want to do and the terrible jokes
Bob,
I'm
on
going to make.
TJ's not-
Interviewer, I'm not here to do anything crazy, and I'm, and I hope you all have a great night. Fantastic. But so
well-
butthurt, and I'm gonna. It is what it
I
is.
think it's best we.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best that we do that. And I'm going to do the same thing because I got to get going. All right, guys. That was something. I've been waiting. Thank you all for hanging out with me this Monday. This was a long one, but I appreciate you all. If everyone can like on the way out, that would be a big help to the channel. Comment, dislike, whatever. I just feel like all is fair, and I don't like the way TJ acted towards Will. I don't like the way he acted towards his co-host. I don't like the way he did any of that. And I hope he just understands that without rehab, he's not going to be welcomed in this community, right? But guys, thank you all. Have a great day. I will see you soon, and be kind to yourselves.